Hello, ladies and gentlemen, germs and germs, biggins and smallins. This is Shaun. You know me. You know this voice. A little dulcet today, huh? Got a little bit of a nursing, a little bit of what you would call a hangover. Because last night, Dan and I went on an expedition. Okay, we went on an expedition to the Scottyverse, and we got sucked into some kind of vortex. Let me tell you what. But while in the vortex, we didn't mention it, we didn't open it, we didn't introduce anything. We just started talking. We were just into it. We looked into each other's eyes, and it was beautiful. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I know Dan feels exactly the same. Even though I haven't asked him, I just know I can feel it in his soul from across the way. So this is an interview with the Zoobox's most ardent supporter, #1 superfan, Scotty. Now, if you've been listening to Zoobox, you have heard Scotty's voice before. I played one of the messages he left us during an episode, a few episodes back. I can't remember exactly what episode it is, but if you're a true Zoobox fan, well, you'll find it. You'll know. It's somewhere in the mid-teens there. One of those episodes. But anyways, without further ado, this is the Zoobox Interviews presentation of the Scottyverse. Enjoy. Hey, what's going on, Scotty? Nice to meet you, man.
That voice of an angel, I tell you what.
Yeah, slight lisp, dulcet tones. It's a little lispy.
I assumed that you were just drinking Sex Panther.
Right now I'm drinking, I found this today at the liquor store. They had it on their trying to get rid of rack.
Yeah.
Key West Smugglers Company.
Oh, nice. It's bourbon, yeah.
It's a bourbon from Key West. I was like, well, that sounds like it might be gross. But that's actually not bad. It's not too bad.
Oh, fuck. What do you got? What is that?
Victory's Golden Monkey.
That's a good one.
I just found it yesterday. Dominican guy who I thought was black until yesterday. He told me he was Dominican. He
tried to trick me.
He didn't try. He did, brother.
Hey, man.
Well, I told him, I was like, hey, man, 2 more days and it's your month. And he's like, what are you talking about? Like, February. It's Black History Month. He goes, I'm Dominican. I said, what?
It's cool, man. You're in America. Claim it. We all
right?
I claim it sometimes just for the shock value.
Yeah. Be like, really? Yeah, dude, I'm 1/1024th black.
Have you
just
looked
like
at
Elizabeth Warren.
Have you seen my youngest child? Clearly, I'm a little black.
Actually, you can be like that.
Hey, Scotty, how many kids have you adopted?
I've purchased 3 kids. I don't like to use
3.
the A word.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, what are kids running these days?
Oh, it kind of depends for the let's see, how do I put this and not sound horribly? I ended up getting both my half Mexican kids for free.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a surplus from what I hear at the border.
And they are a little handicapped, to be fair, but I mean, they work out pretty well.
Yeah, they work hard.
And then my youngest, which is my half black child, I ended up paying, I think it was about $24,000 for that one.
God dang.
Yeah, and it's because of my skin color.
I guess black privilege or something. What's up with that?
Yeah, her paternal grandmother, so her dad was black, so her dad's mom contested the adoption because she didn't want her grandbaby raised by white people.
No way.
Yeah, her dad's in prison and her mom's white, so she's getting raised by a white person anyway.
Yeah.
Either way, she's in a honky house.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So
that's wild shit, man.
And speaking of wild shit, aliens. I told Dan about aliens.
Oh yeah, wait. All right, Scotty. Before we continue, before we continue, I think Shaun, are you hearing an echo as well, or is it just me?
Yeah, I hear a little one.
Ooh. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Now it's gone. Okay.
Okay.
I just don't know if are you listening? You can hear only through your headset, right? Can you hear me now?
It's only the headset. Yeah.
Okay. It might have just been a little kerfuffle. Shaun, you're not still sharing with me, are you?
No.
Okay. All right.
No.
I live out in the sticks too, so I have that.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. It just happened for a second. You know, it might have been some Skype issue connecting, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Dan's
But
a master audio-visual.
no. So, yeah, I'm a master. No, so let's set this up, Scotty. So you're working, right? And you're at work. You're on installation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times. And this gentleman comes to you, right?
This lovely gentleman.
So this gentleman, like, you're just working. You're working in your office, whatever. And this dude just kind of shows up.
So we're out in the warehouse doing warehouse work for the day. And one of my airmen sees him trying to get into a secure door. So he goes up and he goes, "Hey, can I help you?" And he goes, I need to talk to somebody in charge. So he's like, "Well, I guess surely." So he brings him over to me. Let me paint a picture. This guy's about 6'5", 240 pounds, about 170 of it's in his gut, right in the belly.
Nice.
He's missing all of the top right side teeth. He's got a weird way of talking. I mean, when you talk, you're like, all right, something's already off on this guy. And he's like, "Hey, I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble, but I was out in the parking lot the other day in the rain going through your trucks because I need some ratchet straps." I was like, "So you're trying to steal stuff?" He's like, "Well, yeah, but I knew security forces wouldn't be out there because it's raining and they're not going to be in the rain. So I figured, what's the harm in it?" I was
like, "I pay taxes. I'm fine. Come on."
He threw it out. He's like, "Yeah, I'm 22 years in the military. I'm retired. I can come get stuff. It's ratty anyway. You're going to throw it away." I was like, "All right, man, that's not how this works." So he takes off his backpack. He's like, "I found something else." I'm like, this guy's about to pull a bomb or a gun or something. Yeah. So I'm in fight mode.
Yeah.
And old boy pulls out a case, and it looks like a gun case. I'm like, oh my gosh, he probably found like a pistol somebody left in the back of one of our trucks.
Oh shit, that would be a bad day.
So he opens it up, and it's a label maker. We don't use label makers, so I don't know why he has a label maker. And he's like, "Yeah, I found it. It was raining, so I took it home, put it in some rice, took out the batteries, put in new batteries, and I wanted to bring it back so you guys could have it." I was like, "All right, cool, thanks, but what about my ratchet straps?"
Yeah.
"Oh, no, you don't need those."
He's like, "Listen, man, I brought you a label maker."
Exactly. Your label maker's back.
He didn't have to bring you back anything, so I guess a good on.
Something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "All right, cool, man." I was like, so you're retired. What are you doing now?" He's like, "Oh, well, I'm private contracting for the Central Intelligence Agency. This little place called Roswell, Area 51. It's like, "Oh, really?" He goes, "Let me tell you, all right? So creation, God, Earth, the Model T, all of it has the letters E-T. I'm like, "But you said God. God doesn't have E-T. He's like, "No, not important. Earth, creation, Model T." I'm like, "All right." So he pulls out his phone. He pulls up the Ford emblem. And he's like, "Listen, aliens, they've been coming and going. I know these things. If you look at the Ford logo," let me see if I can pull up a Ford logo. He's like, "If you look at the Ford logo in cursive, you can see the letters E and the letters T." I was like, "Hey, man, I don't read cursive, so I'm not seeing what you're talking about." And he was not happy. He's like, "Okay, well, I need to be getting back to Area 51, and let me tell you, there's some big news that they're getting ready to share with everybody." So.
Yeah. He's like, "Listen, I am actually really busy. You're lucky I brought this label maker back."
Yeah.
So I'm an incredibly busy man.
I could have kept the label maker and the ratchet strap.
And the ratchet straps. Well, maybe the ratchet straps are, I don't know, maybe it's some sort of clandestine operation there.
So he's showing us the Ford logo. I don't know and he's claiming in here it's the letter E, and somewhere over here you can see a cursive T.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm looking right now.
I'm from Georgia. I can't read cursive. Sorry, man.
Listen. This is more Illuminati than it is extraterrestrial, right? Because Illuminati people, when they do their occult rituals, they got to do it out in the open. Okay, so they gotta announce it to people. So that's what somebody like something devious like the Ford Corporation, they'd be like, "Listen, we're gonna put this Illuminati symbolism. We're gonna put it in the logo. Everybody's gonna see it, like Texaco." Okay. Listen, guys, spend some time on the internet. Let me come talk to me after you're done. But
I'm sorry, I don't intranet. I get my sources from people where the real facts are.
Dude, have you ever heard of a man named Mr. Alex Jones? No.
But what happens if that guy was really worked as a like this is like legit shit, and we're all just shitting on him?
What happens at the end of this? Like, how do you resolve the situation with this guy?
So he just he's like, hey, and he starts just kind of leaving. So I tell one person, I'm like, hey, follow him outside, go see what vehicle he gets in. I tell somebody else, I'm like, go call the police right now because he already admitted to stealing my stuff. I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
So they follow him. The police come over and do a terrible response. The guy just disappears like a fart in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, you know how well they work.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm sure they were very, very, very in depth with their investigation. Or you just fucked them and they had to search for a dude for their next 12-hour shift. Like they just.
You're not wrong. I got a call about it today. So they come over and we just do statements, and that's kind of the end of it. By chance, I was leaving my kids' jiu-jitsu that night, and I ran into somebody who used to work on the same base as me. And he's been here forever. So I'm like, hey, man, do you know this guy named Steve? And I start describing the way he looks. He's like, oh, yeah, Steve. He used to work in the warehouse. I was like, so you know him. What's his last name? He's like, crap. So he called like 7 people. We got Steve's last name. His name is Steve Horn. He is truly autistic and hid it from the military for 22 years.
Oh, that's amazing. I don't know that's awesome.
He is a world-class pipe organist.
Shut up.
Yeah, he has a website. I've been trying to find it all day, but if you Valdosta, Georgia, Steve Horn, pipe organist. He plays weddings. What is it?
Shit.
And he's one of, what's up? My wife is here and looking hot. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good, man.
She's crawling. What? Hey, whoa, hey, okay.
Hey, that's how we do this in America.
I know.
Okay?
Right?
We keep them down.
You don't walk in my bedroom. You crawl on all fours. Oh, she's like a ninja. All right. So, so people will tell me about, that's her butt. Yeah, it's a nice butt. Okay. So, and people will tell me this guy's story. He's one of those guys who gets in trouble and comes out the other side smelling like roses. He was at another base and he was supposed to be in confinement for 6 months. He was in there for 3 months, talked his way out of confinement.
Nice.
A week after he got out, his wife bought a lottery ticket and he won over $1 million. Stayed in the.
Wait.
Yeah.
So how did he retire?
This guy's a spook.
It was back in the day.
This guy's a spook, fellas.
Yeah, we're talking.
This guy's a spook. He's a spook. No,
I mean,
can we say that? Can we say that word? I mean, it's almost.
Well, it depends. It depends on the context.
It's not February.
Wait, is he black?
He's white.
Oh, okay, we're good.
No,
we're
see,
good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Now, see, when we say spook right now, we're talking about these
FBI, the government,
intelligence boys.
I mean, if anything,
Yeah.
Shirley is probably a spook. Right now.
My daughter's half black. You son of a gun.
Well, like call me when she's a whole black, I guess.
I will call my wife and I'll bring my half black child in here and shake her at the camera.
Do you see this?
Do you see this?
This is beautiful.
This is $24,000.
I mean,
this is why I believe in God, you fucker.
You should definitely tweet at Elon Musk and be like, swap for a Tesla. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Like, what can I get? Can I get that?
Don't
new
tell him
Tesla?
that she's only worth $24,000.
Yeah, no.
That's when she was born. She's like one of those cars that gets better with age, or a fine wine.
Yeah,
I
sure.
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
almost at a classic level.
Yeah, exactly. Because now she's got that sass.
Yeah.
I turn on any music with a beat, and she starts dancing. It's incredible.
I mean, so I don't know, man. How has that been? I mean, because how many biological kids do you have?
I have one biological.
So you have one biological.
Yeah, 1 out of my 5.
So how much more do you love the biological kid?
Oh God,
than the adopt?
He's a little craphead right now. So he's like middle of the pack right now.
Middle of the pack. Okay.
Oh, I rack and stack my kids daily, and they know where they stand in that stack. None of this. You're all
Sniper Island them.
Oh yeah. If you're my favorite, I'm telling you my favorite. Daddy loves you today. Well, do you love me? Not today, son. Not today.
Not today. I mean, God. So I mean, that's got to be an interesting, I guess, dynamic though. Having just one biological and 3 adopted. Did you guys? So did you have the biological kid first, or no later? Right?
No, So he's 4th in line for age, but he was in the family before any of the adopted show up.
Okay.
Okay. So he's the oldest.
Well, no, because I have a stepdaughter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So my stepdaughter's 16. Yeah, she's 16 now. That little kid that you used to see.
I know. That's crazy. She was like 9 probably when I met her.
That's about right.
She's 16 now. Holy crap.
And she has a boyfriend who's amazing. He's better than all of us put together. Ooh.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. He's better than us, and he knows it.
Yeah. Is he like just rich or something? Is this like?
He's land rich. They own like an entire city in Georgia. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
so
sick.
he's smug like a rich person, but he's good.
But he's a good old Southern Christian boy, sir.
Okay. All right.
God, man.
So he comes over, he shakes my hand, he helps me barbecue some chicken, and I slip him a
See,
curve.
he's doing it. He knows what he's doing. Like he knows the game.
He was raised. He was raised right.
Yeah. Unlike all of us, clearly. I've heard your degenerate stories.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
we're not.
listen. Yeah, but we don't talk like this when we're around other people. Well, now we just put it out there for anybody to listen to. But before, we know when to hold our P's and Q's.
Well,
a little bit.
You're telling me Dan can hold P's and Q's?
Yeah, no, not me.
Well,
I
would say this, like in terms of our family dynamic, like we are exactly the same in essence, no matter who we're around. Okay. So you always experience the same person, but there are degrees of degeneracy that we will sink to when it's just like us. Like,
oh man,
if it's just me and Dan in a room, we're probably gonna just each go into a corner and start masturbating and
looking at each other, not looking at each other.
No, looking
at it. Well, first it starts like you're fully facing the wall, and then you glance back every once in a while, and then you just turn around.
And then you're doing the double Dutch rudder. Yeah.
Then you're trying to see who's gonna come first.
I will honestly say, like, Scotty, you're probably one of the most depraved souls I've ever met. Like, I mean, you're a wild man. Like, dude, so this dude, right? I used to work the gate in Wyoming, and this fucking guy, you still have the Nova, right? You still have the Nova?
Yeah.
No, you had the Nova. You had just gotten it because you were doing all the work over at that Rocky Mountain shop and everything.
Yeah.
So like he had a sick car, him and his wife would be coming through, and he would be really nice to me. Like, he was super nice. So this is after like a year or two of almost knowing the guy. I went and tried out for this team or whatever, and he was on the team. And I finally make it on team, and I walk up to him because he's like the only guy I probably know. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, we're not fucking friends. Don't fucking talk to me. And I'm literally just like, oh, okay. And I just like went and fucked off in a corner. Like he's like, talk to me again, I'll fucking smoke you. And I was like, okay. That was a good experience.
Yeah, I still do that to all the new kids. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you don't apologize to me. I'll apologize to you. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. So you guys like only kind of knew each other from afar at first, and it wasn't until you, like, Dan got a job in the same.
Yeah.
So basically, and then he was one of the guys that was in charge, one of the upper guys.
I was important.
Important, yeah. And I was just at the shit bag out of the bottom of the totem pole there. But
then Dan pulled out his crummy guitar.
Yep.
And he started playing the same stupid blues lick over and over again.
Oh, come on. You know,
it was a half-tone difference sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
instead of playing a D, I played a C.
Honestly, that kind of saved me with some of the older guys. Honestly, like having the ability.
Yeah.
I didn't get smoked so much from Howard after that for some reason. He didn't smoke me as much. I don't know why.
It's because he's an idiot and doesn't have any artistic ability.
Imagine if you had played him like some Gin Blossoms. Blow his fucking mind.
Yeah.
Listen, I say that as somebody that's like, yeah, I'll listen to the Gin Blossoms.
I don't even think he knows who those people are. If I had to get Howard
everybody
is
knows.
Straight up. No,
Howard's not that type of person.
No. Howard's like, you hear the new Creed album, dude?
Yeah.
Like
that's like Gin Blossoms were like in the 90s. They were,
John,
I don't want to take advice from fools.
John,
everything is cool.
John, it's like a dude who legitimately likes Nickelback.
Yeah,
that is like legitimately loves it.
He idolizes Scott Strapp.
Yeah, like they're like he is a bro. The definition of a.
That's like hard. When you meet those people out really in the wild, it's strange.
It's even worse when they're
like, what are you fucking talking about? What do you mean? Do I listen to Creed? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Creed.
Fucking 2018, guy.
He's a good dude, but yeah, he's definitely that. There's a level there, dude. You're like, oh god, especially when they're in charge of you, and you're like, fuck. Now I really gotta be a this.
Yeah. Dan had every Creed album in vinyl.
Oh yeah, dude. I was bringing him in. Dude, fuck, you hear the new Creed demo?
Heard this one's about his son.
Yeah, trying to slip some Bob Dylan in there or something every now and then, to culture him up.
Yeah, well, then they're gonna think you're a hippie. Then they're gonna.
Oh, dude.
Bob Dylan wasn't a hippie. Bob Dylan was folk, first of all, and then he went and got an electric and made everybody upset.
Made all
the folk festival.
All the folk people upset, very upset at him.
Yeah, they booed him off stage and he came back out like a bitch and played acoustics. True.
Yeah,
I know.
I came across him. I was going through my dad's records the other day because I have like 300 records, but no record player.
Okay.
So that's my level of commitment to music.
Yeah.
And I have a couple Bob Dylans. I have some old Allman Brothers. So now
you'd probably be shocked, man, that those are probably worth money if they're original pressings and shit, dude.
They are. I think I came across the things that I have of his that are more expensive because I was getting bored. So I was like, what can I sell my dad's crap for? He's dead. I don't care.
Yeah.
So he's got the old cameras.
Really?
Yeah, like one of those old like look down cameras.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I can sell that sucker for like $500. It's like, that's a lot of beer.
Sell it on eBay and say that was the same one that Bigfoot was filmed with, and then you're probably gonna make a pretty penny.
No, man, John Lennon used it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
What are you talking about? Proof? It's called family lore. It's family stories. God.
I tell you what,
dude. Shaun, would you ever get a vasectomy?
That's probably gonna happen pretty soon here.
Well, Scott, I saw what Scotty's shit looked like after, dude. I don't know if you want to. That shit.
It literally has been mangled. He is not the same.
No, dude. I literally look like, dude, Scotty, you.
Yeah, but I don't got to go through the VA. I don't have to go through the VA.
I was worried about this. I was worried about the transitions, and then Dan just nailed it.
Dude, this fucking guy's junk looked like someone just lifted his dick up, like put it up like towards his belly button, and just beat it with a hammer. Like it just was horrible. It was black.
Well, like, yeah, when it first happens.
No.
Like how long? Was it at least a week? Probably.
I was down for 30 days.
Dude, his shit was fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, did you have to go through the VA because they're kind of notorious for
Shaun, active duty don't have to go through.
No, I went through the military doctor first and foremost.
Oh, not the VA. Yeah, that's what I mean. Did you have to use military hospitals?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not exactly 5-star resorts.
The old vasectomy story. Here we go.
Let's hear it. I want to hear this because I'm going to do this probably. If I don't have a kid, the next kid's going to be the last one, and then if I don't have one, I'm getting one too. So
yeah.
All right. So there I was sitting in the doctor's office taking my Percocet, Xanax, whatever the pill is that makes me not care about life. And the doctor says, "Are you ready?" I say, "Yeah, I'm feeling great." So I walk into the operating room. I look at my doctor and I very quickly realize this is like a 7th-month pregnant woman. Should have been red flag number 1. She's vindictive against man because she has a bastard in her belly. I mean, so she goes, "Hey, we have some new nurses today. Do you mind if they watch?" I was like, "Sure, the more the merrier." So 3 nurses come in, all female. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to have 4 women in and around my junk. I've seen how these movies end. So I'm interested to see the whole ordeal. So I'm sitting up and like,
dude, I can watch.
You're sitting Indian style, but say these are my feet. They're like pushed together.
No, like
so yeah. So I'm sitting up and I'm all like, oh, okay, looking down, and you're not allowed to touch anything because it's a clean area. Right. Jokes on them. Right. So they take your bits. And they take your bits are hanging down to not bits. They pull up and they put a little bit of tape across your belly. They give you a shot in the beanbag that feels like you got stung by a yellow jacket, and that sucks. But you're high on Percocet, so you don't care.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not the biggest garden hose in the shed.
Gotcha.
But I'm sitting there.
I'm Irish. We're good.
Yeah. I can feel the tape starting to give way. And she's down there like, what's going on with this thing? And I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. So the tape gives way, and she's like, boom, right in her face.
No, I didn't know that. You smacked an officer in the face with your dick.
Yeah, it grazed her nose because I got the extra, I got the turtleneck.
That's pretty hot, though. That's pretty hot.
So she's like, little help, please. So a nurse reaches down, grabs it, pulls it up, tapes it back. As soon as she lets go, I can automatically feel the tape letting go. I was like, yes. So she goes back, and this time she's not as gentle. She's kind of squeezing and moving things a bit more. And I'm like, all right, well, you deserve this one. And boom, hits her full-fledged in the nose.
Yes.
I was like, thank you, God. You're so magnificent right now.
Are you reacting at all while this is happening?
Yeah, like,
This is me. I'm just sitting there. And people can't see me unless they're watching us. You should probably go to YouTube and start following right now. Not YouTube, Facebook. Follow, hit that like button. Anyways.
Smash that like button.
Yeah. So I'm sitting like this, just looking down. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, did it look like it bothered her at all? Like, or was it just like, this is a procedure? Like,
she's
whatever.
Irritated because she just got smacked in the face twice with my cock.
So was your dick hard or was it soft?
No, it was soft, but I mean, it's
got enough
up.
You got enough drugs in you. It's not gonna like.
Oh, hello, my beautiful wife. Hello, love. She brought me beer.
Oh,
hey, what
I'm telling the vasectomy story. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they pull it up again, and let me finish this while she's.
Glub, 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 glub. There we go.
There you go. For the audio listeners. Cool.
Yeah.
That was me finishing my beer. So this is the third time they've pulled me up, and they put it down, and she's had enough of me and my nonsense at this point, even though I'm being a gentleman about it. So she starts kneading.
Sorry about my hog.
Yeah.
It's little, but it's mighty. So
It's wild.
at this point, she's kneading my testicles like pizza dough. I mean, Papa John would have a hard time keeping up with this woman. And
why? Oh.
I think because she's upset with me and my tape issue. So lo and behold, the tape is letting go again. And it falls once more, whack down. And she goes, somebody fix this. So they have me lean forward and they go and get like the gorilla tape, medical tape. And they wrap it all the way around my body. Like it's Scotch tape or electric tape.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Look at that. Full beer. Anywho, you're the best and I love you. I'm going to do things to you later. Anyways, so now that I'm completely taped up and I'm like, man, that's not going to fall again. She makes first incision right in the middle of the beanbag. Pulls ye old tube out, clamp, cut, soldering iron. I'm like, that was pretty neat. And she's working again. She goes, well, I can't get the second tube out through the same incision. I need to make a second incision. I was like, all right, doc, do it up.
Yeah, what do you know?
Yeah. Cut again.
I'd be the same way. I'd be like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
So the injection initially was on the left-hand side of my groin, and she makes the incision on the right-hand side.
Ooh.
And I'm high on Percocet. So right about the time my Percocet-riddled brain is like, that really stung. I felt that blade cutting my flesh.
Oh my God, no.
She has the tube out and she clamps, and the tube area was not numb. So I went from sitting, enjoying my view, to Spider-Man on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that, man. Wait, it's like, but like, so she's got, so like, okay, so she's looking at you.
Yeah.
And her perspective, she's cut one side of your balls to get the tube out, right? Like, what she already made an incision, pulled it out, and that side was fine. Like, that went okay, right?
No reaction. I sat there, I washed, I said, whatever. That's neat, it smells like pulled pork, yeah.
Oh. And then, so she goes to the other side, and she makes the incision.
Yes.
And then, you don't feel you feel the incision? Or, and then she, dude, can you describe to me what it feels like to have your fucking shit pulled out of your sack? Like, what the fuck is that?
I didn't feel it getting pulled. I felt the clamp coming on.
Describe that.
I want you to go and daisy chain. You know the car battery, like a 24-volt battery?
Yeah.
Go and daisy chain like 4 of those together, put some jumper cables on that, grab those suckers and put them on your testicles.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was not a pleasant experience. I mean, I've been through a lot of horrible things in my life, and that's probably number 1.5.
Wow. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean,
dude, I'm trying to, It's literally, I'm terrified. I will never get it done.
Dan, what's the most painful thing that's ever happened to you?
Emotionally or
I was just saying, other than the guy saying he doesn't love you.
Yeah, dude, honestly, like nothing. I don't think I've ever been in anything that's too crazy, dude. Like I've broken bones, I've done shit like that. Like
okay, yeah, but well, then I can't compare with you because you've had a blessed life, and
I have, dude. I have. Right. I got radiculopathy, but whatever. That's for later.
Let's move on from that. We don't have to talk about that.
Moving on. All right. So all the color drains from my skin. Like I basically pass out, but I'm still awake. And she's like, "Well, that's weird." And she goes to clamp again.
No.
I'm like, yeah. So I stop. I'm like, "Stop." I'm like, "I need another shot." So she's like, "Okay, fine." And she's annoyed with me at this point.
Your ball sack's open. You felt
exactly.
Come on,
your balls.
You have my baby making tube hanging out of my flesh with a clamp on it. Give me another shot, woman.
Have you ever thought about giving birth, you fuck?
Dude, yeah. I can admit this has got to be up there. This has to be.
So she gives me the other shot. I go numb. She finishes the surgery. Whatever. Life goes on. I get picked up from the hospital. I go home. And now a vasectomy for the normal human being takes about 3 days, and you're up and at 'em. You're moving around. I'm at day 7, and I can't get off my couch.
Oh, wow.
Dude, so his shit was so swollen, dude. Tell him how big your fucking nuts were. Dude, honestly.
I mean, a grapefruit and a half doesn't even begin.
Dude, like you could hold. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
this is like Dan on a. This is like Dan on a normal day.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's like bird, sitting on the.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
So, but for us normal people who don't have elephantitis of the nuts, it was miserable. So I called the doctor. I'm like, "Hey, ma'am," I'm like, "It's been 7 days." I'm like, I can't get off the couch. I can't do anything. So she's like, "All right, you need to go masturbate immediately and call me back." I was like, "Pfft, if I had $1 for every time I heard that."
Why, no problem.
I'm like, "Ma'am, I can't even get off the couch. How do you want me to do?" You know what? Yeah. I'll give it a try.
A good old college try. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hobble my way to the shower because it felt like my safe place. The first time I did it was in a shower.
Dude, my first time was on a toilet. I still prefer the toilet. I will sit on a toilet to masturbate.
Yeah, mine was Thanksgiving, the year The Matrix came out. So
99. Wow.
No, I think Matrix was 97.
97. Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
Fans, fact check this and smash that like button, leave a comment.
Yeah,
anyways, so I get in the shower and it's the slowest tug of all time. I mean, sometimes you start slow, then you get... No, mine's like...
Because you can't. Like, you can't. Exactly. It hurts. It hurts.
It's squeezing silly putty that just sends electricity through your body.
Oh, fuck.
So...
And now I have to do weird shit to come.
Yeah. Now I can't come without someone punching me in my balls.
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my wife won't be seen on camera because she's wearing some gimp costume that's got electricity running.
She's obviously submissive. You're like, crawl on the floor. Don't get in this. Get the hell out of here. So you're jerking your mangled meat puppet.
Yes.
Like, fucking just destroyed.
And crying the whole time. My back, the water's hitting my back, so I'm facing away because I can't have the water on the front side of me. It has to be on my backside when I'm doing it.
You should have filmed it. You could have got paid, dude.
I have a picture. I will ask Tiffany to send me the picture of the ejaculate.
Oh my God, no way.
So I'm like half full mass, whatever you want to call it, without being too vulgar for your podcast, swearing and whatnot. Yeah, because you guys are really, it goes like...
This is the number
one.
It
goes Joe Rogan,
moms.
Joe Rogan, Billy Graham, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I ejaculate, and the best way I've been able to describe it to somebody, or anybody for that matter, is if you've ever worked in plumbing and been around old houses that have like old iron or pipes that have rust built up in them, and you shoot pressure through it.
Yeah.
So you know how the rust is hard and it shoots through it?
Yeah, like
sludge. That was blood in my member.
Oh my God.
And it was scabbed. I had scabbed blood in my member, and I felt it go the whole way. I felt it go the whole way through the tube, and I watched this bloody
coagulate.
Just shoot from where it should not be shooting from.
It was very viscous.
Like, did it like plop out, or was there actually some velocity.
Oh, there was pressure, brother.
Oh shit, dude.
I was like, hell yeah, brother, look at that one.
Well,
But,
at least it came out like kind of like fast, you know, because if
Was
it was like
it-
oozing, it would have been worse.
What is it, like a massive load, or is
it
it like
was. It
because
was
it would have
and
been
it
built
looked like
up over
drink
time, right? Oh shit!
Yeah. I gotta. I'll try to find the picture and send it to you guys so you can post it. It's incredible. And I mean, you
guys
see
want to
this.
see some comp?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't give a fuck. Let's share that. We'll
You
make
see-
that the fucking
I'd make
the
that
video
the
picture.
thumbnail.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But I didn't take the picture. My wife came and took the picture of this thing.
Oh my god, that's wild.
So yeah, I see it come out. And I'm like instantly just like, ah, ah.
Oh,
I couldn't decide if I wanted to vomit or I was so relieved from
Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
being.
so it did feel better though. Like you did
Oh
instantly,
my gosh! Yeah,
like
it felt-
instantly.
yeah. But I could feel like the inside of my urethra was scraped from
Oh,
the from the scabbing stuff shooting through.
Oh.
Your faces are priceless. I love
Dude, it's fucking hard. It's dick shit. Anything that hurts dick, like it's just terrible, dude. Like this is you literally had like a dick, like a dick failure. Like that's like real fear. Like that's like, dude, you had to mutilate the inside of your urethra, like, and then you got your balls mutilated. Like that's fucking wild.
Oh, it was miserable, but it felt better instantly afterwards, and I could kind of move again, which was worth it in my mind. The mental anguish that I've had for the past 10 years, so be it. I feel better today.
So don't you like? Why didn't they tell you to at least masturbate or something? Like, why would they not let you know that information?
So
Military hospital.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. So I called the doctor back. I'm like, hey, this is what happened. And she's like, okay, yeah, that wasn't what it was supposed to look like. You are the 1 in 100,000. She's like, you're going to hate your life for the next, 20 days. And that's why, remember when I came back to work, Dan, I was walking. I'm
Dude.
my legs are all wide. I was
Yeah.
bruised from my knees to my ribs.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, it was
it
like
was-
fucking horrible, dude.
And it was 30. And I had to call not Gallagher, that's my new boss. Our senior at the time.
Gallipo.
I had to call Gallipo, and I'm like, hey, I can't do anything. And he was like, I want to see. He's like, I don't believe you. I want to see how bad you're in. So I had to show him. I'm like, all right, well, here's my balls. And he's like, oh, geez, go home.
Yeah. Dude, I remember you came into because we were sitting in one of the offices, and you were just like, hey, you guys need to see this shit. And he pulled it out, dude, and I almost threw up. I couldn't, and it didn't even smell that good either. Like, there was some shit going on, dude. That was some shit that I still can't believe.
That was
Oh,
from anal the night before, and I didn't take a shower.
yeah. No, dude,
That's truffle butter. Come on now.
That's
got to be one of would you recommend to do it though? Are you glad you did it? Are you glad did it end up working out?
It works. It works, right?
I mean, so after, especially with how bad I had it, my wife can never say no when I want to do whatever I want at this point. So I'm like, hey, babe, I'm in the mood. She's like, oh, I have a headache. I'm like, oh, remember that time I was down for 30 days because I couldn't do anything because my testicles, because I did this for you? And she's like, fine, just get it over with. Yes, ma'am.
You should be like, well, that was my plan all along anyways.
Exactly.
You're like, when was the last time you were seriously injured? Because at least when you were on team, you got injured pretty severely.
I'm always injured, dude. I don't understand it. I am probably the most injured human being ever. I've been injured since April of last year.
What do you got now?
Dan, you know how bad military doctors are.
Oh my god.
So, so I was doing triathlons. My 67-year-old uncle trolled me into doing triathlons again. I did them when I was a younger man, and he's in his 60s and started doing them. He's like, hey, you got to do these because, you're in the military and you're tough. I'm like, well, yeah, and I've done them before. So I started doing triathlons again. I was on a long bike ride right around mile 47. It felt like somebody took a soldering iron and jammed it into my right hip flexor.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So that was last April. So I stopped on the side of the road. I called my wife. I'm like, hey, I'm a bitch. Come pick me up.
Yeah.
And my wife showed up and she goes, you're a bitch. Get in the truck. I was like, yes, dear. So I get in and we drive home and I take it easy for 4 or 5 days. I'm like, I'm kind of feeling better. I'm going to go work out again. So I go back to running. I go back to bicycling. I had a race in June of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was supposed to do what's called an Olympic distance, but I was like, I'm still kind of hurting. I cut it down to what's called a sprint, which was a quarter-mile swim, a 15-mile bike ride, and a 5K finish.
Oh, okay.
So I did it, and Dan, you know me, I run. I mean, I love running.
Dude, it's insane.
I ran a 5K in 31 minutes, which is the slowest I've ever ran it, even when I was...
wow.
Yeah, I mean, I've been drunk and in a wheelchair and ran a fucking 5K faster than 31 minutes.
Yeah.
So I get done with that, and I go to see the doctors on base. I'm like, something's wrong. In August, I had a exploratory surgery for a hernia, no hernia, which, by the way, I had oh my God. Sorry. I'm thinking about a woman right now, not my wife. So there's a woman who works in my group. My group is different than another security forces group, Dan. I'm not even sure if you're aware of this. We have our own medics embedded with us.
Yeah.
So we have this woman I don't want to throw her name out there, so I'll call her Doc B.
Yeah,
it rhymes.
okay.
It's a country in South America.
It's like Bitch, right? Yeah, Dr. Bitch. Yeah, this is called Dr. Bitch.
Yeah, but she's way better than that.
Okay.
So I went into her office. I was like, ma'am, my bits hurt. You need to look at them. She's like, all right, take your pants off. I was like, oh God, I've been waiting for this. So I throw my pants down. She takes the finger and jams it inside my testicles. I'm like, I'm going to shoot. And she goes, you have a hernia. So that's what led to the hernia surgery. Doc B, I love you. If you ever listen to this, I will leave my wife. Let me know. All right, anyway. So I had that surgery, and they're like, oh, you don't have a hernia. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for playing. We'll build TRICARE. Go about your business. So it's been, what are we in? Almost February. On February 11th, I have to drive 4 hours to Pensacola to see a specialist. For those of you listening, I just did air quotes for specialist.
Yeah.
Because they're still not sure what's wrong with my hip. Now they're thinking I tore the tendon off of my femur.
Oh my God.
And that it healed. It's healed now, but it's healed improperly, and that's why I'm still having the pain. Literally goes from my femur up into just above the shaft, and then up into my belly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it's pulling on it wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to pull your body in a way where it's not supposed to. It sucks.
Yeah. So I may have to have surgery to open up my thigh. Cut the tendon off of my femur, put it to a new location, and let it graft back on.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't you love like the medical industry? Like they're like, maybe it's this. I don't know. That's kind of.
Yeah, but like, how could they not just do a fucking?
Fault. This is my uncle's fault. Uncle Jay, if you're listening to this, Uncle Jay, you sandbagging son of a bitch. I don't care that you did a full triathlon. I don't care that you're in this, multi-class band or whatnot. You did this, you son of a bitch.
Uncle Jay, I got my own dreams. I don't need to measure up to you.
Yeah.
Dude,
why did you do this?
I don't know, man. I feel like the medical side, why would they not just go in and fucking give you why can't they just go look? Why do you have to go see a specialist?
Because we don't Moody Air Force Base in Valdosta, Georgia is bumfuck nowhere, and they have the most bumblefuck doctors ever. So I have to drive 4 hours to see a doctor who even knows how to find his own asshole to wipe himself.
That's crazy, dude. He's at least doing it. Obviously, it's on a day of the week, so you get the day off. So that's...
Yeah. It's on a Thursday, I think. So I'm going to take Friday off, too, and just not show.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything
well, the appointment's at 2 o'clock, so it's going to last till at least 3:30. Then I got a 4-hour drive home. I'm not going to work the next day.
Crew rest, baby. That's what we doing out here.
I may sidevert up to Alabama and crash at Dan's house.
Fuck it, dude. Come on up, dude. Come on up. Got a nice...
I would love to come on up with you.
I know. We can just get really drunk and... I don't know.
I'll bring the banjo and play the one lick I know.
Oh, dude. Fuck
be careful. Be careful. You'll become a ghoul. Like, damn.
Oh, yeah. I'm a ghoul now, apparently. I'm very grumpy. It's just because,
ghoul? No, what's a ghoul?
Because we watch all these movies. We go check it out. Zoobox goes to the movies, and I have to watch all these fucking movies that are okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go out and fucking give a movie a great rating because it's average.
We've just established this is just. I mean, it started with the movie stuff, but we all know it's true in life in general. This man is a ghoul.
I am.
And you know what? Whatever you think a ghoul is, That's what it is. Okay?
That's what it is.
Well, I see a ghoul as like an undead person just shambling around, not doing much of anything.
Yeah, well, that is probably fairly accurate. But...
Probably.
Okay,
yeah.
Now that you're in school though, you're a little less ghoulish. I see the light in your eyes a little bit. You laugh a little bit more.
Yeah. No,
you're wearing glasses. You look studious.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in there, dude. This is something that's fucking been annoying me, dude. Listen, I know that I've been following, politics, all this shit for years, and I go into class. I was expecting to be talked to like I'm a piece of shit as a man. Like I'm expecting that. Like that, I really am.
Yeah. Well, you are. I mean,
I am. But like there's an assumption before I even speak that I am already a piece of shit. So we're like, and my fucking history teacher, we're doing Western Civ, dude, and she's going on for 30 minutes about how women have been oppressed and all this shit. And I was sitting there, and she goes, "Has anyone been in the military?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, fuck it, I'll raise my hand, I guess. I'm that asshole." So I was like, "Yeah, I was." And she goes like, "So how? Like, isn't it terrible how they treat women in the military?" And I was just like, "Oh, were you in?" And she goes, "No." And I'm like, "I don't know why we're having this discussion because I feel like they get treated better." And then she's, "Oh, dude, like this whole thing. It was this whole fucking thing, dude."
Well, it's just somebody
talking about the plight of women in the military.
Like, you just read things and make assumptions, and that's kind of how those people operate in academia.
Like, she's like, women get sexually assaulted in the military at this like crazy high rate and all this stuff. And I'm
dudes.
I was like, yeah, actually, that's more dudes.
Dude, I know. Military. I guarantee you, I know more women that would be deemed under the law sexual predators than I know men. Because women, it's okay for a woman to take a drunk dude home.
I was in Turkey. I was at the lick, bro.
Dude, we had this fucking bitch. This fucking lady. Nasty, bro.
This dirty homo.
No, like, it's literally, she was disgusting in every way.
Yeah.
Let's call her Miss.
But everybody's got to ride that bike.
No, dude, seriously, man. And she would be getting like these, because every week you get new people. Oh, my, yeah. So like every week, dude, new dudes coming in, right? New crop. Yeah. She was Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused. Like it just kept coming in, and so she's out there.
Want some beer?
And this kid's like 19, dude. Every kid's like 18, 19, 20, like a younger guys.
Yeah.
Just everyone's fucking shithouse drunk, and this chick would just take them home, dude. And they wake up in the morning, they're like, look over, they're like, fuck, dude. And like, dude, tell me that is not probably the same feeling.
She did all those guys a favor, dude. She gave them a bonding experience.
Yeah,
they all have to go back to the place of shame. That's the welcoming crew to Turkey.
Dude, she was. Dude, she was nasty, but like, no one gave a shit. Leadership didn't care. No one said a word, dude.
Do you think she was a ghoul?
She was
a red dot. I call that a red dot.
Yeah, a red dot. Because they're usually the ones that... Listen.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah. Dude, this shit... I don't even fucking know what to say anymore, man. Like, because this shit... I'm so glad that I'm out. Honestly, I'm fucking so happy I'm out. But
I'm happy too, brother.
Dude, Scotty, I don't know how you made it. I honestly don't. I don't know how you're so close.
Careful now, brother.
This is how I made
it. Dude, Scotty, don't tell me that you're not a wild man. You are a legit wild man.
Yeah, but but listen, I can say this as an outside observation.
Sorry, my wife's yelling at me. What'd you make, babe? You have cape and a cup in the microwave? God, you're sexy.
As an observation, obviously, like, you have, like, he's got his shit together where he needs it to be together.
Okay, so I do now. I gotta throw props out.
You have adopted children. Like, they don't let anybody adopt kids.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to get like personal right now and go back to?
Oh, I just made more work for myself. God.
Yeah, now you gotta. That's fucking. All right, guys. Let's let everyone know if you heard a drop off. Someone's a fucking idiot, and I won't say who.
Listen.
I don't know why they're on a podcast, and this is amateur hour right now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I bring my friends to the podcast, and you embarrass me.
And I drank because it's a special occasion. Scotty was here. I was like, I'm going to have some drinks with Scotty because I knew Scotty would have a brew. I knew he would. And I was like, I'm not going to let him leave him hanging. And, I don't drink a lot anymore these days.
So you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling pretty good.
All right. So
no, but
anyway,
we can get as deep and personal as you want. Like that's like
Yeah.
I'm an open book. You can ask me anything.
well, I'm an open book too. I mean, Dan, yeah, I'm a degenerate, but the only thing that makes me not a degenerate words. The only thing that makes me not a degenerate is my wife, even though she's crawling on the floor and being very submissive to my will. Yes, yes.
Yeah, I have a very similar situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Dan's right. I mean, you know the outlaw Dan.
Yeah.
I'd take 3 outlaw monsters to my truck in the same night, then go back to the outlaw, go home with Glenn K. Brott and do what me and Glenn K. Brott do. Whoo, Glenn, I love you and I miss you. Come back. Anyways,
I know the crew had to break up. That must have been devastating.
can we not talk about that? That's
Yeah, I know. Okay, we can't go that personal.
That's too far. That's too far.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, yeah. So I have my purchased children, and I have this demeanor that I'm a good human being. But it is because I married the right woman at the end of the day.
So she brings you up. She elevates.
Oh, bro, yeah, I'm a Special Olympics batter scoring the touchdown run in the Super Bowl. That's what it is with this woman. She took my credit score from a 500 to an 800.
I had
Damn.
to.
Yeah.
I was the same boat. So I hear you.
Yeah, I married the right woman. That's all.
I used to be a ghoul. Okay.
Like me.
So this whole ghoul. I don't like this ghoul thing. I know troll and I know asshole.
This is a new thing. This is new. We're inventing it as we do the podcast. We're inventing a new thing that people are going to call each other ghouls.
So I need to help you guys spread the whole ghoulism.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
You know,
All right, well,
I guess.
I
Well,
have
if we
some-
had to
Next time
define it, I don't know.
next time somebody pisses you off or is being weird, you go, "Hey man, stop being such a fucking ghoul." And don't explain it. Just walk away. And then they'll hear it and they'll be like, "I guess that's what we call people."
I don't know if you met me, but I can do that to about 600 airmen every 3 days.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, this is gonna spread like
that's gonna be
wildfire.
wildfire.
It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
spread like wildfire. I'm gonna trademark this. I gotta get shirts made. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
I got a shirt guy, oddly enough. You need a shirt
See,
guy.
there we
let me
go.
know.
Here we go. We're
Making
going into
connections.
business.
All right.
We're going into business, boys. We're in the ghoul business.
We're
Ghouls.
All right, so I'm sorry. So yeah, but your wife like really is kind of keeps you on the straight and narrow.
Oh, brother, if it wasn't for my wife, I would be... So I'm an alcoholic, but I'm not a full-blown alcoholic.
Functioning.
Yeah, I'm a functioning alcoholic. Because my wife, when she sees me getting to become a non-functioning alcoholic, she goes, "Hey, instead of having a case a day, cut it back to a 12-pack." And I say, "Yes, ma'am." And the only reason I say yes, ma'am, is because she's so nice and sweet and loving and endearing. But this woman, at the drop of a hat, she could beat the living piss out of me. And I do not hide that fact from anybody. So, she was a real cop. She wasn't a security forces cop. She was a real cop.
She was a real.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
She was
there we
legit.
go.
Legit.
Law and
Yeah.
order.
We
Not a ghoul. Not a ghoul.
see. What year are we in?
100% not a ghoul.
Everyone in security forces is pretty much a fucking ghoul,
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
It's-
Just a scumbag that is trying to find their way through the darkness. Just a fucking piece of shit. 90% of them, including my old self. Absolutely. But dude, listen. So you're a couple years away, right? From retiring out and bouncing out.
I'm a little over 4 years, depending
Yeah.
on how this promotion cycle works.
Okay, so just 4 years. Are you thinking
Yeah.
about staying out there in Georgia? Or you think about going somewhere else?
You know, I got to decide where I want to be when I have to grow up and get a real life.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, with retirement and VA, you will never have to.
Yeah. So,
Dan's
I've
like,
worked-
listen to me, a
Yeah.
single man with all of these treasures.
yeah, exactly.
Dan's not
So-
married. He doesn't have 5 kids.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
dude, it's easy.
Yeah.
You collect and you sit around.
So,
Maybe go to college.
school.
Maybe go to college if you can.
I go to school. I'm a hardworking man.
Dan's single and can survive off $300 a month in ramen noodles. I get it.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
done it. This is the ghoul.
This
I
is
see,
the
yes,
ghoul life.
ghoul. Yeah, okay.
The ghoul
So you're
life.
Steiner. Nicholas Steiner.
Oh yeah.
That's a ghoul.
Yes,
All right.
I would agree with that a little bit. Or a psychopath or a serial killer. It could be anything. We don't know. He could be gay. We have no idea, dude. Steiner is
He's
an
all of the
enigma.
above. Yeah.
He's an enigma. We don't know what he.
I like how
don't
you
know.
named like serial killer, rapist, gay. Like,
Yeah,
he could,
dude.
he
No,
could
like
also
if
be
you
gay.
knew,
If you meet
These are all the
Steiner, you
same thing.
understand.
They're all the
Yeah.
same.
No,
no,
they're
I'm
not. Completely
we
different.
just don't know which one because there is he's like a drape that has never-ending folds, like a vagina that just keeps getting like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
But
When am I gonna hit the bottom of this thing?
yeah, like never, dude, never.
So
But
no, what are we talking about? We're talking about retiring.
retirement, yeah. So you're gonna grow up, be an adult? You saying?
Yeah. That's a hard one. I want to stay in the South somewhere. You know,
Absolutely.
not Alabama because, well, no.
I
I'm
wouldn't
from
either.
Georgia. I can't do that.
Well, I might be moving to Savannah, dude. FYI.
If you go to Savannah, let me know and we'll come out there and get weird.
Oh yeah.
Brother,
yeah.
I'm staring at you right now.
And I'm staring right back, baby.
I'm trying hard not to acknowledge this camera in front of me because you know I don't like looking at cameras. But God, I'm staring at that beard. I want to crawl in
I
that
know,
thing right
dude.
now and go on an epic
You're
adventure. I will
more
leave
than welcome.
17 babies in that beard. Ooh.
Open door policy, just
All
like
right.
the military.
Ooh.
And then you walk through that door and then you get fucked.
You should move to Savannah, Dan. I mean, like, that would be.
You should. What's the job opportunity in Savannah?
One, I don't need a job, Scotty. We just went over this. Fucking keep up.
I knew he was going to say that. I was about
I'm
to say
sorry.
that. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get
job?
$300 a month from the VA. I don't need a job.
His license plate says scamming on it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. See, my specialty license plate says straight scamming.
What do we say?
You think I'm fucking around?
Yeah. You're a disabled veteran. I'm an enabled veteran. Yeah.
Well, either way, we all have our problems, but no, I would think about Savannah, dude. I would. It's close enough to family, and it's far enough away, and
so
close enough to
like,
friends.
You're like you'd be about 3 hours from me, I think, in Savannah.
3 hours from you, 3 hours from Mike. Only a couple hours. How far are you from Savannah?
That's about 3 hours from me too.
Look, 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
and then I could actually hug Seth / Sean, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm both. No, I'm liquid now. I tell people my name is Seth sometimes. So just
because what we're thinking about, like I'm gonna finish up a little bit of school here, and then I might be moving that way. But we could have like a monthly meetup, dude, on a weekend, and just like get down, dude. Get down, go do a podcast.
Monthly's a little hard. I can do every other
biannually, whatever, whatever.
Quarterly,
whatever.
I like Sean. He knows.
Four times. Well, because I have a wife and a kid, I know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
I know a fifth of what that's like. I
Exactly.
know the entirety of it. Because the kids are a big responsibility.
No, they're not really that big a responsibility. I have a 16-year-old brother. I'm done.
Dude, how is it raising a 16-year-old, dude? Is it terrible or is it good?
Well,
for those of you who aren't watching the video, my face just dropped. My 16. Oh my god. So my 16-year-old, my eyes are closed. I'm trying to compose myself because my 16-year-old is so amazing and smarter than I'll ever be at the age of 16. She's 16. She's a junior in high school. She's already finished everything she's supposed to do for high school. So next year, as a senior in high school, she will be a freshman in college, which means a free year of college.
Precocious is the word.
Yeah, and sometimes I look at her and I talk to her, and she looks at me, and she doesn't say a word, but her eyes say everything, and they say,
"Oh, that's
Scott."
Adorable.
Yeah, they go,
dude,
Scott.
you gotta tell our listeners, which is probably just gonna be you when you listen to this later. But you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them that joke you said to her or whatever when you dropped her at school. You know what I'm talking about? Or was it her friend? It was you dropped one of her friends off of school, and that shit is so funny, dude.
Okay, so Kiera. It's her friend Kiera. So Kiera, I love you. You're like a daughter. You just turned 16 the other day, which in the state of Georgia is illegal. With the military, still illegal. Anyways,
Kiera,
Kiera, I love you. So Kiera shows up at my house because she lives 2 doors down, and Ambry usually drives her daughter to school. Kiera's my neighbor. Ambry is my daughter. Kiera shows up, and it's finals week, and she goes, "Hey, where's Ambry?" I was like, she's sleeping. She has high enough grades. She doesn't have to take her finals. She goes, "Oh, I got to get to school." I was like, crap. All right. I'll give you a ride? She's like, okay, cool, thanks. So my number one fear nowadays, I am in a car with a 15-year-old girl by ourselves and nobody to say what
today's
happened.
world.
Yeah, exactly.
Today's world. That should be like, I just want to fucking shit on your life.
Exactly.
That's simple.
So.
And you're fucked if you're in the military and that accusation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're fucked.
She can be like, he looked at me and licked his lips. I'm going to prison for 42 years.
Yeah.
But Kira's smart. She's a Southern smart girl, and she understands the streets.
Here we go.
So I drive her to the high school. I drop her off. I'm pulling up. I'm like, hey, do you want me to drop off in front? She's like, no, don't drop me off in front. Tip me around to the side. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I drive around to the side, and she gets out. And as she's getting out, I roll down the window, and there's like 10, 15 other high school kids walking around. I was like, hey, Kira, babe, that was a great makeout session. See you later. I love you.
Like this 35-year-old dude.
And if you're only listening to the podcast, let me say again, you're wrong. You should go to Facebook and hit that like button.
Absolutely, dude. Get on that shit. Let's
go.
I'll
peddle this like heroin all day. I heard it a couple of episodes ago. But so, I mean, if you look at my face, Dan says I'm in my late 30s. I'd say I'm in my late 20s, whatever.
Yeah, no, you look fantastic. Absolutely.
There's no hair, though.
You got great skin.
Yeah.
Well, put the hat back on.
Oh, there it is.
Well, you got great skin. You got great skin.
You got great skin. Excellent.
So I hit her with a great makeout session. I love you. See you later. And I just take off like an asshole. So, and she looked down and she beelined away.
Yeah, I skirted away. I was coming blood.
Oh yeah,
scat. I am the ghoul.
The big ghoul. So,
oh man.
Well, that is ghoul behavior.
And I didn't think about it until I didn't think about that until just now. I haven't really seen her because I have early mornings.
I haven't seen her since. It's been weird.
Yeah, weird. But no, she showed up at the house. I think it was yesterday. I went to work late yesterday, so I got to talk to Kira, and I'm trying to have a conversation with her. And usually, she humors me. She's like, "Oh yeah," and she'll joke with me. But that was our first real conversation since the "I love you." That was a great makeout session, and literally if you go up to a chick in a bar and you're like, "Hey, what's up?" and she cold shoulders you, that was the cold shoulder from hell.
Oh no, dude.
And I was like, oh, I thank Dan for making me remember that and realize that man, I should probably write her dad a letter because he's a questionable Southerner. Ooh, I might be engaged to a 16-year-old.
Yeah. We don't know Yeah, he comes back at her like 17th birthday or whatever. It's legal. He comes up. He's like, "It's time. It's time to consummate this marriage."
So about that.
Hey man,
we've been waiting for laws, Scotty. We've been waiting for the law to be right, and now it's time. I heard about what you said, Scotty.
My daughter will get that TRICARE. I swear.
My daughter will not be violated without a court of law opinion. We will do this.
You don't get to shame her in front of everyone. She's had to live a lie for the past year. You're going to make it right, Scotty. You're going to make it right.
That sounds about right, boys. I'll tell you what. Man.
So, well, there's lots of weird laws like that actually in the South. Like, if you walk into the woods with somebody and you're out there for more than a couple hours, you're like common law.
Well, in the state of Georgia, it's still legal to have a ice cream cone in your back pocket on this day of Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder. I think there's a lot of weird laws in the United States. I know there's one in like Kentucky. You can't have a horse on the Capitol steps wearing pants. Like they do. They have crazy.
Wait. Who can't wear pants? The horse or the rider?
The horse. The horse can't wear pants.
Why would you
wear horse pants?
There are horse pants, dude. There are full tailored horse suits.
That's some legislator got mocked one time by somebody wearing a horse pants. But look at this idiot wearing these fucking pants. He looks like my fucking horse. And he's like, "I'll show you, buddy."
Yeah.
Did Tim just ride a horse to Parliament wearing pants? Damn you, Tim.
Now it's a forever law.
Oh.
Never be shamed again.
Wild.
It's a lot of good times out there, man. I mean, Scotty. So how do you enjoy your first time on it, dude? Like, did you have fun on here, man?
I've had a blast so far. It's a lot like the first time you have sex. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you got to feel it out. You got to feel it out. Yeah.
But I've been with you guys since episode 1. You've grown a lot. You've come a long way, and
dude, honestly,
go ahead.
Without you, dude. Like, no, we've talked about it quite a lot. We've been trying to get this to happen for a while, and life happens and whatnot. But, dude, like, you've been such a great big supporter of ours. Like, we really do appreciate it.
We joke around and we say like, "Oh, we're just making these for you," and that's like probably like 90% true.
85 to 90. Yeah.
Well, I know Tanner listens.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah,
I know.
I think mainly my friends listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Your friends, a couple of Ryan's friends. My friends are awful. They don't. I don't. Do I even have friends that like aren't you guys? Like I don't even.
A lot of people question if you have friends. It's
Scotty. Now you're my friend. Like I'm sorry.
Well, we have a blog going on if you have friends or not, and hopefully I'm not your friend because I don't want to be the only one.
God damn it!
He shows up to your house tomorrow. Like, what's up, dude? You want to hang out? He's like, don't you got a kid? He's like, he's fine. I locked him in the playpen. He'll be good.
He's
got
good.
a few hours.
Because listen, we're friends, Scotty. We're friends.
Friends. Let it be.
Oh man.
No, but I mean, I'm still realistically, I'm new to the whole podcast genre. I don't know who the hell it was. Just like, oh yeah, you need to start listening to podcasts. So I downloaded a podcast machine. And number one, everybody knows Joe Rogan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's the biggest in the whole country.
I hit Joe Rogan, which is my number one like. And then I was like, well, you guys weren't out yet. So it was like a month before you guys came out, I started podcasts. And then I have a buddy from Iraq. I mean, if Glenn Brott is my number one, Bill Baker is my number two. So if you're listening right now, go to Woke and Bake podcast.
Woke and Bake.
Yeah, he's out of Alaska. I mean,
I used to live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woke and Bake. Woke and Bake, because his last name is Baker. Bill Baker. Woke and Bake podcast is my number two. Well, it was my number two actually.
Okay.
And then you guys came along, and to be fair, maybe it's because Dan and I love Dan and just the weird nonsense that is this podcast and the way you guys are just whatever the hell you guys are. You guys took over Joe Rogan's spot, so you're my number one.
Wow.
Rogan's my two, and Woke and Bake is my number three. And there's no other podcasts on my streaming. If somebody wants to see my streaming thing, I'll pull it up and you guys can look at it. I listened to Drinking Bros for about a week, and I was like, you know what? This is too mainstream, whatever. Grunt style, the whole, we're military vets, we're going to really play off it too hard. That's too much for me.
Yeah.
So I backed off
That's your everyday life. Why would you want to go for that for entertainment?
Well, my everyday life is not military. My everyday life is beer.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
I wish you had a Miller High Life because you could have said the High Life.
Ooh, first of all, I don't drink Miller because if I even open a Miller, I get a hangover from Miller like that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
That's because it's all sugar, baby.
Yeah.
You ever drink fucking 30 High Lifes in a row? That's a bad next day.
Why would you do that?
Oh, because they're cheap.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
There's a gas station by my house, and it's I used to buy Miller High Life. Anyways.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But no, I'm not Jesus. I don't turn water into wine, but cold Coors Light. So Coors Light's my go-to, boys. If you're listening,
I'm a Coors man. I just like Coors.
You sound a lot like a man I know called Craig Christ.
Oh, Craig Christ.
Fucking Craig Christ.
Yeah, that's what Stephen Lynch. That's what
Stephen Lynch. Yeah, dude, back in the day.
Me and Dan talked about this a few months ago.
Oh yeah, we probably did. I love Stephen. I haven't. Well, I can't honestly say I love him now, but I used to be obsessed with his stuff.
Yeah.
So
I used to have the.
We've grown up past our 20s, so Stephen Lynch is no more.
Yeah. Now, it's really great though, to have actual people give us feedback, and I think you coming on here, that's a really cool thing. This is something we're gonna start doing, and we're gonna probably get some more people on here eventually too.
And you guys really should. I mean, I feel like I'm hogging a lot from you guys, but I know Tanner listens.
Well, that's why you're here, dude.
Yeah, I know Tanner listens. I know Piers listens, and you guys are great, and you're doing great things. And like I said, it's we love Dan, so we listen to Dan.
No, but that's awesome. That's cool that he's got that kind of people that like that.
Well, because I'm a
Or
real
that-
pro. I may
you're a
be a
real
ghoul,
motherfucker.
but I am. I've been
Dan's
that
real,
dude.
but listen, if it's 2 a.m. and I'm too drunk to do anything, or it's 2 a.m. and I want to kill somebody, I'm gonna call Dan,
Yeah.
and Dan's gonna drive from Alabama to meet
Yep.
me.
Dan
We're
is
gonna
probably
shoot that guy. Listen, who's the guy who
100%.
falls down the well? Who falls down the well all the time?
Michael.
Mike.
Michael.
Mike.
Yeah. Mike, don't ever come back on this show again. You're dead to all of us.
The
So,
ravine is taking you over.
so if I call Dan at 2 a.m, I'm like, bro, my daughter's boyfriend needs to die. He's gonna drive down here. He's gonna kill that guy, and neither one of us is gonna say.
No, Dan
I'll bring my 338 Lapua.
There you go. See?
Dan's ride or die. Dan's ride or die is probably the most consistent person I've ever.
I don't know. No.
I don't know.
You guys say this all the
Consistent.
time.
No, he's
Check the
consistent.
audio.
I
Check
know.
the audio. Because Dan has said numerous times, I'm not losing my VA benefits. I'm not doing that.
Oh no,
Guys.
he's a bootlicker. He's a dirty bootlicker.
Listen,
But-
hold on, guys. For security reasons and for public safety, I can't say that I would. I can't. Okay, I can't.
Hey,
Because
Dan, what
that
do you
now-
have disability? You at 100%?
Pitch, you shut your mouth. Okay. I'm at 90 though. So
All right, give me a call after this. I got a guy
No,
you need to talk to. So
for real.
yeah, I'll get you at 100%.
Thank you. All right, we'll continue. Continue this later. And I did not. I did not mean to just give the Hitler. I was stretching.
Oh,
My bad,
That's
guys.
a thumbnail.
pull back behind you. Pull behind you.
Yeah. Wait. Ah, there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
Don't do that, man.
That-
You're giving me this ammo because I'm a troll and like I troll them on our own Facebook page.
There you go. Now you got like a few seconds. You can grab a good screenshot. Now, if I had to be honest, man, like
Yeah.
getting out has almost been like a religious experience, and it really did. And this is the big thing, dude. Scotty, like
Yeah.
the people that you serve with, like you don't realize that they really do become your family. Like they really do. They become because you're so far away from your own. So I would literally do that. Like if you needed me to come down, I would be there. Like I would do it.
I believe it. But how has getting out been a religious experience? Because hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm doing a thing right now with a little company who I can't technically say their name, but they start with an M and they rhyme with Rarvel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've been working with that company, making a movie, or actually, sorry, it's a TV show for a company called Disney Plus.
Uh-huh.
So I've been giving them a lot of my deployment stuff, and by the way, I should be an IDMB for being a writer at this point because of how much they've asked me about the script, and they're idiots. Hollywood is fucking stupid.
Absolutely.
Hey, so a 1980s drone, can it do this? Well, man, we didn't have drones in the 80s. Anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I digress. So,
Just make sure you
getting
get paid.
out, yeah. So getting out, is it really that religious of an experience? Because you got to think about it. I'm at almost 16 years
Yeah.
institutionalized into the military.
He's like the Joker. No.
Well, okay, if we think about it this way, I mean, I joined. You were at your 7-year mark when I joined, basically, right? And then
When did you join?
2012, because you would have had to been in your 7-year mark.
So I joined in 04. Somebody else do math.
You're at your 8-year mark. Okay. 8-year mark or so. So I did 7, right?
Yeah.
And that's still a long time to be involved in something. But you take all the things that you hate about being in the military.
Everything.
Everything that you hate, right? Which is at the front loaded. That's front loaded.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I get it.
It all disappears, dude. No one's gonna call you tomorrow morning. Like the day after you get out, like no one's gonna call you.
I've been getting phone calls about stuff tonight.
See what I'm saying?
While we're on this, I'm getting messages about a possible thing that I can't talk about because it's a thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
But that disappears, and it's beautiful. And literally, dude, you go, wait. Nobody can even touch you. You can't be touched. Nobody in their right fucking mind can come to you and say, hey, Sergeant, hey, fuck you, dude. I'm Scotty. I'm a civilian. Get your dick out of here. You know, and that's really the pressure that, because you don't realize it, even though you probably do, that you're under constant pressure.
Well, I know that,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're under that constant, that disappears, dude, and it's amazing. And then you make a lot of rash decisions, like move to Oregon with a dude you don't know, and then you decide that's not going to work out, so you spend $6,000.
Oregon.
Yeah, I lived in Oregon, dude.
Listen, music is life.
Yeah, I lived in Oregon. Got called a fascist.
Your brothers, yeah.
Yeah, neighbors. It's
Neighbors.
yeah, same thing. So like and that was like the big thing is like I learned a lot of valuable lessons. So the religious experience is clarity, I guess is a better way to say it.
Okay.
Like it was that clarity of just like, dude, I made this decision. This is the fucking boat or the ship that I'm in these waters. I gotta fucking ride this. I gotta ride it out. Yeah. And then it just ended up working out. It's like clarity. That's the best way I can say it. Like there's no fog anymore. There's no fog. It's literally like fucking being in a fucking storm, and then the sun just comes out, and it's like we're gonna be okay. And that's what felt like getting out felt like to me.
Okay.
And then depression. Nah, I'm ridiculous.
That's because you don't leave your house.
I do. Man.
So it's like I did once or twice. I mean, like when I first got here, and then now that's where I live.
So I played 3 or 4 times a week for months. Well, okay, go ahead.
So to get over depression, here's what you getting over depression, which I understand depression. Don't me, I've been there. I've talked to people about it, never counselors. I'm thinking about depression, and I'm thinking about you and Shaun is your brother?
Yep.
Okay. And then you have 2 other people. I would like to know how Zoobox came about. We may be late in the program.
No, that's good. It's good.
Because, can I give 2 more seconds?
Yeah, so absolutely.
I told Tiffany, my wife, whom I love and adore, and she's the greatest human being ever, and I just texted her saying I need 2 more beers. She's not here yet, so I'm upset with her. But I told her I was doing this with you, and she's like, why? And I was like, well, because I love Dan, and I miss Dan. Hey, girl. There she is. But so that leads me to, how did this start? Because for me, I kind of miss talking to Dan and just being part of that. Is it part of your depression?
Well,
how did Zoobox really come about? Because I kind of did the first 2 episodes at double time.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I don't think we've ever explained it.
Yeah, no, that's actually let's cover it.
Hey, if you come in now, I love you. All right.
All right, so it really had nothing to do with me or Shaun or Ryan or my other brother Ryan or Mike.
How did it come about?
So my cousin Michael is obsessed with he loves podcasts, and
the one who falls down the well, who we are.
Yeah, and he's suddenly missing a lot. But
we as a fan base hate that guy.
As in you, but
well,
no.
We as a fan
you would love him. You would love him. You would. So Mike just kind of brought it to my attention. He's like, I really want to do this. Like, would you be wanting to? And I started because if there's one thing in this group that I do well, is I'm a facilitator. I come around. I make sure we're all on the same page. I do. That's my.
Is it the military, or is it because of you?
I don't know.
Probably the military, right? I mean, at least
I don't know.
Contributing to the structure thing, like, okay, guys, this time, this day, let everybody know. Yeah.
Like I talk to everyone.
Dan starts all the calls actually. So like when we're on Skype, Dan will start the call.
Yeah,
so Dan's a driving force behind it.
A little bit, but I will say this much:
sure.
I didn't realize how depressed I was getting, and Shaun and I had talked about it. You get into this comfortable place, and I didn't really want to. I wasn't feeling motivated, but my cousin Mike was obsessed about doing this, so we just said, "Fuck it, we're starting." We set up a game plan, and you can tell that the episodes have changed a lot since the first couple because we were feeling it out, man, and we were trying.
We still are. I mean,
it's I don't think we'll ever will stop.
Bourbon. Oh. Sorry.
But I had to stop. I think a big thing for me was I stopped drinking. I stopped doing that stuff just for at least I needed to for me, and then I did. But dude, the podcast has been a great experience for me personally.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad that there's a one person out there that enjoys it as much as we do. And dude, honestly, like you're one of the main reasons that make me want to do it every fucking time. Knowing that you're going to be listening is one of the main reasons why I just love doing it. Okay. Honestly, it really just came out. If we had to go back, I think Mike was the driving force behind the whole thing.
Yeah, Mike started it because we all, at least Dan and I, have at least a somewhat of a history in like being quote unquote entertainers or whatever.
Yeah.
I used to be in a band. I used to do podcasts with Dan, like back in the day. If you look up the Natural Gamers on YouTube, you're gonna see me, Ryan, and Dan talking about video games, talking about movies, talking about all that stuff. Okay. So Mike knew that we had that in our past, and we had always talked about it. Like it was something I think we all wanted to do. We just never had the motivation to just like.
Did you fail? Sorry, boys. Did you fail? Did you just fail?
I did not fail.
My wife may have just. How did you not fail? Sorry, boys.
You're okay.
Beers were slightly bigger.
My beers are slightly bigger? That's what she said. Okay. So where's my drink, woman? I'm so. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you. Oh, people can see me.
She pulled out her nightstick.
She looked at me. I love you.
You're
the best. I'm talking tough in front of my friends. Please.
Inherited in the system.
See how much darker this one is?
Oh,
there you go.
Very crisp. I bet it tastes crisp. But
looks like a hot Killian's.
Shaun?
No, but so we were. That was just we. I've always wanted and liked to do this kind of stuff, and Michael was definitely the catalyst for being like, "Yo, do it again," and I want to do it too. Because I had talked to Michael literally years before. He's like, "Dude, you should do a podcast. It's like you should talk to people." Like, so.
But why you? Why you, Shaun?
Why me? Because Michael looks at me as an elder statesman of.
So Michael's
of the clan.
Is Michael a cousin or a brother?
Cousin.
Okay.
Cousin, and I'm the oldest of the Deegan brothers.
Yeah, so it's Shaun, me, then Ryan, and the brothers. I have two sisters as well, but
and Ryan's the one in Florida, right?
No, that's Michael.
No, that's Michael. Ryan lives down the road from me.
Yeah, Ryan lives a little bit.
Dan, you need to text me Michael's address so I can go punch him in the fucking mouth because he's terrible at this. Yeah. I am 20 miles from the Florida border. I can find him.
You guys are pretty. Yeah. No, I think there's been a lot of. Mike is actually pretty close to you, by the way. But there's the thing that really I think sparked it, and it was perfect timing. Me getting out of the military, my little brother was getting done with college, and my cousin Mike was kind of at a good place to start too. He was moving to Florida. He was doing stuff, and Shaun was just good to go too. He was just in a good spot.
Yeah, I was just coming out of Gouldom.
Yeah,
Gouldom.
Absolutely.
I think we've all lived in Gouldom for a little bit here or there. So
absolutely, dude. Everybody
my son saved me from Gouldom. So, but
Shaun, having a kid, dude, changed Shaun, and it was for the better. Absolutely. If you would have met him a few years ago, this fucking prick. You're like this fucking guy.
I don't know if that's an.
I've always been funny though. I've always been funny though.
Maybe it's not a now podcast thing with me, but maybe just the four of you guys get together and say what roads led you to where we're at now and how this podcast came about. I think me as a listener would be interested in that, and I think Tanner and maybe Spears, whoever bought Dan that fancy ass microphone he's holding up to his mouth and looks like a cock that I want to swallow.
I actually pay for this. This one. I did pay for this, but people have bought me a lot of things, which Avery, baby, you know I love you. You know I love you.
Avery loves Avery.
Yeah, everyone.
What? I mean,
Tanner helped me out. It's a lot of people help me out, dude.
We thought like the conversations we have on that podcast are very similar to the conversations we have when we're playing video games together. So we'll get on like PlayStation and we'll play some stupid game.
But we don't a PlayStation, so Xbox
but this is what we talk about. We just talk about whatever's going on in the world, and we riff and we have fun and we say awful things and joke around, and so we had always known that was kind of the spirit we were trying to capture, and I think we're still trying to capture that. Like, it's just weird. You turn on a microphone, and your personality shifts a micrometer.
If you're good, that's if you're good too.
Well, you have to learn how to turn it on, because you need to learn how to be like, my day sucked, but I still have to do this.
Yeah, you gotta learn to power through.
That's something everybody's learning how to do a little bit.
So wait. So Scotty,
what makes somebody's day? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
Save that for later, okay? But thanks.
Yeah.
I run this shit. No.
Well, Jukebox Interviews is Dan's show.
Well,
it is my start.
First and foremost, Dan, I've been here longer. Go fuck yourself. Don't talk to me like that.
Absolutely. I outrank you. I'm a civilian. Fuck yourself.
What's your number? What's your number, Dan?
I pay my taxes.
Fine, okay. You still rank me in that world. You got me, okay?
And I'll call Glenn right now. I will call Glenn.
No, don't call Glenn. Do not do this to me.
I'll call Brian Nafziger.
Oh, no. No. Naf, no. Naf will be like, that's it. You're done. You're off the island. That's
He
exactly
is the
what
Ron
happened.
Swanson of
Dude,
this
he is.
podcast.
He is the Ron. But,
Go ahead.
so,
Dan.
like, all right, can you give us one critique? Like, what's one thing? So, like, let's say for Mike, for example, I know you're joking and you're in jest. What's one thing for, like, what is, like, is it because Mike's not as involved? What's your thing? What's going on with that?
All right, so I won't lie. I don't watch the video chat, the video Facebooks, the YouTubes, whatever you guys do. I only listen, and I will not lie. I listen intently, or I wait intently for every Monday when the new podcast comes out, because I love the nonsense that you guys have going on.
We are not.
I love the banter. I love when Dan's like, I'm going to get louder to make my point.
You damn straight, dude. That's
Dude,
what have you been watching the impeachment hearings? That's how it fucking happens, okay?
Well, no, actually, I haven't, because I gave up on the news. If I need the news, I'm going to call a woman named Bonnie Shirley, who used to do things for people who I can't name, but that's neither here nor there. Anyways, so you guys are still growing. What are you guys on, 14 episodes deep?
No,
18.
it's 18, dude. Yeah.
18.
Yeah. That's not including this D-Box goes to the movies and
Yeah.
the other stuff.
Well, Dan and
I'm
I
not-
are probably the most refined at it because we do it the most, and we have the most
Yeah.
natural sensibility in the sense that, like, Dan plays music in front of people. Like, I used to do that. I used to do this a couple of years ago.
So,
And honestly, Scotty, by the way, you're doing fantastic.
You're
baby.
doing great, man.
well,
You really
I know
are.
I'm fantastic. Have you met me? I'm a Leo. So first and foremost, it's all about me. You guys are just here as fillers. So thank you for being here.
Not again. You're like my father. I'm glad he's dead.
No, I mean, the way you two get along is fantastic. Was it Ryan, who always sounds like he's stoned?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably Ryan, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not, though.
He's not.
But
He's just retarded. We can't help
he's-
it. He's
Okay.
a nurse that's retarded. We can't change it.
No, I enjoy Ryan. I want to hear a little bit more. Like, if Ryan could be assertive once or twice in a while, I'd be like, oh my God, Ryan spoke up. But you guys have kind of found a really good rhythm where it is, seriously, by every Monday morning, I am that heroin junkie waiting to hear what Zoobox is going to do next, just because you guys get this nonsensical rhythm going, and I kind of feel like the three of us have the same rhythm going
Absolutely.
right
I agree.
and it's we're talking about stuff that people want to hear about. Well, people by me, Dan, and our friends, Tanner. Thanks,
Yeah.
Avery. Thanks.
Tanner, Avery. Ryan, what's up, baby? Girl, how you doing?
Which Ryan? Right?
No, not my brother. I was another. This is a person I know. Name Ryan.
So Ryan, I swing both ways. If you haven't met Glenn K. Brott,
No, Ryan is a
it's
female.
only gay if you push.
I just
back.
want to tell you that I've loved you.
Ryan's a female, bro, and she's very attractive. But anyway,
I love you for.
Well, Ryan's going to be in love with me because if you're not following on Facebook and watching on video, you're wrong. Hit that like button.
that's what I'm saying, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hit
I
that
will
shit like your
shamelessly
ex-wife.
push
Let's
it.
fucking go.
Wait, my ex-wife?
Well, my ex-wife.
I have an ex-wife too.
Hey,
Should we compare exes real quick?
absolutely never been married, Scotty. Okay.
Okay, well, Dan, I'll talk to you later about ex-wives.
I can't
So
wait.
My first ex-wife got pregnant while I was in Iraq, circa 2000.
Oh, I remember this story. I remember you telling me this.
So I'd been in Iraq for about 4 months.
Out of a year? Was it
No,
a 365?
no, it was 6 months. It was only 6 months. I've been in Iraq for 6 months. My ex-wife, I got courtesy. So, for those of you who don't understand, cell phones are kind of a new thing. So is Wi-Fi and technology. So we used to have to get these weird pieces of plastic called phone cards that gave us pretend money to make phone calls to the States. So I had to wait in line for 45 minutes to call my now ex-wife.
Fuck.
And we were talking, and after about 10 minutes in the conversation, I could tell something wasn't right.
Yeah.
And I said, excuse me, something's not right. I'm going to call her Samantha, because that's the farthest name I can think of from her actual name. Her name starts with an A and rhymes with Amanda.
I wonder what that
So-
could be.
So Samantha's like, hey, we need to talk when you get home. And I was like, by home you mean Germany? Because I was living in Germany, and she refused to move from Georgia, where I'm from, to be in Germany with me, where I was at the time.
Oh,
Anywho,
shit. This is all bad, yeah.
yeah. So in the middle of Iraq, circa 2000, it was 2006, when I was kind of at my lowest in the military. Dan, you know the lowest in the military.
I do. Been there. Had
It's
it.
about 4 months in. I'm talking to her, and I go, "You're pregnant, aren't you?" And she just said,
You just had some sort of like
"Oh, epiphany."
feeling. Yeah.
If-
like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So for those of you who are religious, which, by the way, since I met my wife Tiffany, whom I love and adore and is an amazing woman, and I have found God. If you haven't found God, you should probably pick up a Bible and start reading it. Not Catholicism, by the way.
How dare you! How dare you!
This is a Catholic house.
So I said to her, I'm like, "You're pregnant, aren't you?" And she said, "Yes."
Oh, fuck.
And I said, "How far along?" She said, "Just over 3 months." I'm like, "Well, I've been gone for a little over 4, and I've been in Germany for longer than 4 months." So at that point, I knew she was cheating on me while I was in Iraq for my first tour, deployed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is getting too depressing. Long story short, I divorced her, and actually now, many years later, we're good friends. I text her about once a week, and she's doing great. She married a guy, and she's worth about $2.5 million.
Good person to be
You
a friend.
better stay friends and tell her to listen to Zubok's
Well,
podcast.
Tiff-
and
Sounds like
if
she
share the
Tiffany-
wealth.
She sounds
if
like a
Tiff-
wonderful woman who made, some kind of mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. And, but like, whatever. Like, when you got it.
Whore! No.
Whoa, what are you coughing over there?
Yeah, sorry, dude. It just came up out of nowhere.
But I mean,
Listen, but she's
long story short, if
like,
Tiffany gets hit by a bus, I'm taken care of.
She says, listen, I feel really bad
Dude, no,
about
Scotty.
Yeah, buddy.
Speaking of coming into money after people die.
Ooh.
So listen, man. My grandfather died like 2 weeks ago, right? Rest in
Yes.
pussy. Okay,
We
rest in
remember
pussy.
that.
So, like, he dies, dude, and we're all like, dude, he ain't leaving us nothing. Dude, he left us money, dude. I'm gonna be okay. Now, this ain't
Okay.
VA money, but it's good money, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's money and then there's good money. Yeah.
Yeah. This is good money,
Yeah.
though. It's not bad. So, like, thanks, Grandpa, wherever you are, up or down.
Was it
I mean-
Grandpa? Was it Pop? What
No, it
was
was
it?
Grandpa. It was Grandpa.
just grandpa,
Okay.
like pretty standard. He was a very cold man.
Yeah, he
Was
was.
it mom's side, dad's side?
Dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
So we've lost the Deegans. The Deegans are falling fast. Okay, we've lost
So,
the
like-
dad. We're losing the grandpa, the nana. Yeah, we're all heading out, dude. Act
so
quick.
pretty much that whole side's done with now.
Yeah.
Now we can just
Ooh.
move on with our fucking lives. And
We
not-
are the last line of defense.
Dan, remind me for a transition in a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, go ahead, dude. You're good. That was it. I just want to know that
It's just
I'm
like,
super
I'm about
happy,
to get some cash money.
dude. Going straight to the strip
Whoa,
club.
Listen.
gonna be
This was
sick.
not given of this man's heart. This was given out of this is just the fiduciary responsibility of
The
his
state.
retirement.
Yeah,
It's not his estate. It's like what he agreed to with his retirement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's dope, dude. What's up, dude?
It's
Sick.
just dollar
and the-
bills.
And the
yeah.
reason why we get the money is because our dad is dead.
Sick.
So we're
Thanks,
like-
Dad. Thanks, Dad. Bless up. See you later, dude.
Yeah.
God,
Nice saying.
Family first. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
your dad is
is the, fam-
44.
is the
God
family
bless-
name important, or should Deegan live on?
Oh well, we don't have a choice. Oh, I guess I could change my name to Starfucker or some shit.
No. But no. Do you feel any pressure to have a Deegan son that will carry on the Deegan name?
Well, Sean's already had a son.
Already done.
He's done it.
okay, so
we're
there's that one. But what about you, Dan?
Me having a kid, dude. Listen, dude.
First of all, if you
honestly.
have a kid, just set it for adoption. I'll buy it.
I have
I think Dan would be a great dad. By the way.
no. Listen. Let's cut the bullshit out. Listen, I can.
I really
I'm-
do.
Nah.
You're a piece of shit. You're a ghoul, but I think you'd be
Yeah. No, I would raise a ghoul myself, But no, I have such a hard time even just maintaining a relationship with women because I despise them. I can't let them into my
I do
heart.
too, but I married one and she's
That's what. But
amazing.
you let one into
gotta
your
find
heart.
You gotta
You
find
let
the
one
right
into your heart.
one.
I don't know about the heart, but
Are you like
Part of the ass.
this never-ending story part 2? Like, and the woman's just like,
son, you're making stupid movie references.
the evil witch is like, she doesn't have a heart. So Atreyu, at the end, he's like, I wish you had a heart. And then she fucking dies because of all the evil things she's done, and her heart breaks.
And then maybe that will be me, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I do want to have a kid, yeah. Someday that'd be sick. Have a little fucker running around and just being like, I want him. And then what I really want to do is get someone pregnant, get married, like legit, leave my wife and kid, like just leave them.
It'll make them stronger. It'll make
it's like a boy named Sue. You know what I'm saying? Like do some shit like that, and he meets me later. We have a great battle of blood and fists, and the next thing I know, like he is my father, and then I am the son. And then I don't know.
No,
and then
on the real, we fuck. on the real though, like I thought about legacy a ton when I had my kid. I really did. I thought about things in generational sense in terms of like what I do and what I pass down and what that means. Like, am I the person that's going to make my last name mean something by like producing someone that is like a good person? Or is a person that's worth a shit. Even not maybe a good person. I thought about him as like a legacy. And I know that my grandfather never fucking thought like that. My dad probably thought like that. Because my dad was like a weird blue collar intellectual. But
stupid as fuck. With money.
Well, stupid with fuck with money. Yeah, impulsive.
Yeah, money
impulsive is the word.
Impulsive is definitely.
yeah. But we had really nice TVs and satellite.
And it was sick, dude. Fucking
sick.
Totally worth bankrupting the family for. It was sick.
100%.
Yeah.
You like Doom, bitch? No.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't know how we got to this conversation because, well, I'm pretty deep. For those of you listening and not watching,
listen.
If you're not watching,
you saw this was full when I started. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have the spins. I call it now.
Oh. I'm 33 years old. I don't get the spins, Dan.
Oh, I'm 33 also.
Go.
Yeah.
You guys could both be my father.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I was thinking about it, and I mean, so my dad comes from a family of 12 kids, 6 boys, 6 girls. Jeez. And of those 6 boys, I was the first male-born Shirley.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And the only nephew that I have on the Shirley side, he is probably 11 or 12 right now. So me as just a man, as a person, as a Shirley, had an immense...
failed.
Yeah, no. I had an immense...
Yeah. No, you did have a lot of pressure as being the oldest male heir to the Shirley.
Do you want me to go wake up my son Zayden right now and bring him in here? Because I'll do it, and you guys will be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Anyway,
no, I don't think we can do that.
So I now have a 9-year-old son who's going to carry on the Shirley name. Do we? Yeah. I don't know. We may have fucked up the transition because I know you guys don't talk about transitions, but do you guys think that the family name is the family name worth anything? Because I have adopted kids. My 10-year-old son is adopted, but his last name is Shirley, and I'll look at him sometimes and I go, "You're a Shirley," and that means something.
Absolutely.
I think it means something. I think it means something to history, and I think it means something.
So, Shaun, you have a kid, right?
Yeah.
So, do you think you have a son, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And do you expect the most out of your son because of your last name?
Or is
it because he's your kid? Or do you expect anything out of your kid?
Okay, Shirley, hold on.
Okay.
No, I have something to say, just to give Shaun something to think about. Okay, so we know our family. We know like how our deacons, because that's like that would be how we are, how we interact. Yeah, sure. Like, what happens if Foster turns out to be like a bro, straight up, like hates movies, like against what. Hates everything you love.
Anti-intellectual, is there?
Like just a meathead.
I have not yet listened to a Zoobox Goes to the Movie podcast.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not a movie guy. But you guys are.
No, that's why we have it, for just in case someone else wants to listen.
Okay.
It started just so we would have more than just like it was for
More
content.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's why we do it for
But
content.
I am a big movie buff, and Dan is like a semi movie buff. He likes movies.
I
So
I'm
agree.
a late 90s, early 2000s. You know, Sean, we're 33. I
Mhm.
watched Lethal Weapon 4 today. I still hate Danny Glover.
Dude, Lethal Weapon 4 is not a good movie, but I love to watch it.
Yeah, but Danny Glover cannot be in Predator 2.
Ring it to me, will it to me, Riggs? Will it to me, Riggs? I know you're.
How do I turn this Skype thing off? Because I'm done with you people. All right. Anyways, but no, I mean, I as a person have a huge investment in my family name.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
And literally, I think before my nephew was born as a Shirley, I had a lot of pressure as me as a human being to make Shirley carry on. Now Sean has a Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys see it as the same way? Granted, you're Yankees. You don't understand.
We are. We're a lot different, I guess, in some ways, but
Listen, I think
Some ways, all the ways. I bought a
all the wrong ways.
I did not have I don't think I had the pressure of being the only one. But I have an immense amount of respect for my brothers, and I think that they're
Damn
like
straight.
they carry our name well.
Damn
In a,
straight.
Wait.
In a way.
Ryan or
Well,
Yeah.
Listen, Ryan, like whatever you hear on the podcast, Ryan is like a incredibly articulate, sensitive, smart person. And also a faggot. And also a faggot, yeah.
Okay. So he's not going to give any siblings or nephews.
No, we're kidding. He's totally not gay.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get married before you be married. And
Wait. So he's not gay?
No, he's
No,
not
he's
gay.
not.
He's just
No,
a
he's not
fucking
gay
like
at all.
yeah. Well,
Damn it, me and Glenn.
I wish he was gay because like then we would have something. We could say something, but like, well, we're very diverse.
yeah.
Well, if he was gay, me and Glenn would be all over that. I mean,
Oh my god. He's handsome, dude. He's handsome. Like so, Ryan just graduated nursing school, and this is how terrible of a brother I am. We all been drinking, and he goes to give his speech, you know, and he's getting the like he starts getting like a little teary eyed, and I'm just like, hey, why don't you quit being a bitch? Like in front of everyone, dude. And he was so pissed. He was so mad.
Dan ruined a very beautiful moment. He like you could say he ghouled it up.
I ghouled the fuck out of it, dude. I ruined it for him. I do, but I was pretty drunk, and I feel bad a little bit. But fuck him. That shit was awesome. Everyone laughed. It was a good moment. It was a good moment. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So Scotty, you there?
I think Scotty's gone. I think we lost him.
We lost Scotty. No.
Is that how things end?
Let me
Did
see.
we lose the boy?
No.
No. Oh, okay. What happened, dude?
So, all right. I live in the backwoods of Georgia, where Georgia meets Florida. We are the nonsense. I heard you talking about Ryan graduating from nursing school and being better than both of you.
Yeah.
So, and he should probably just...
Hey, listen. I am a self-educated man. I'm very intelligent.
Yeah.
Okay, but
the long story short, Ryan had a speech where he was giving at the end of the night. Everyone showed up to his graduation, whatever, and he kind of started like blubbering like a little bitch.
This was at the party.
Why would you cry at that?
Yeah, but no, because he was like, thank you.
Because we all supported his ass.
Support. And I literally went out, and in the middle of it, this very dramatic, like, he's really expressing himself. I'm like, dude, quit being a fucking bitch. Like, it just like fucking killed him, dude. And everyone laughed because it was funny. It was a little levity.
It was awkward, you ghoul.
Bro, I thought it was hilarious, but it was what it was.
In case you're wondering what I just pointed at, that was a wife crawling on all fours in the bathroom.
Oh no! Dump Central.
Dump Central.
Watch out.
Are you pooping?
Yeah.
She's pooping.
I told you. Well, that's why you use the private bathroom.
Yeah. Well, so, okay. Well,
glad. That's the thing. It's just like I don't know. I used to feel like a huge sense of responsibility to my name.
Yeah.
Having a kid kind of like lightened me up a lot on that, actually, because I don't have an expectation for him in the sense of like what I want him to be. And I know this sounds super corny, and I'm not going to say that it doesn't, but like I can't wait to meet my son. Like I can't wait to see who he is. That's all I want.
What's your son right now?
Oh, he's very young. He's like 2.5.
Oh, they're still growing, buddy.
Yeah. He's very young. He's very smart though. Okay, listen.
Okay.
He can point out circles and the color yellow all day.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Oh man, holy shit! Where did you come from?
I'm a new dad.
Wait, come here. Give me a kiss, please. I love you, please. Wow. I love you.
Hear you breathe.
Anyways, so the door to the bedroom's that way. The bathroom is this door right here. It's not here.
Where she just Armageddon.
So she went this way and pooped. And we made a big scene about it. She went that way when I was.
Wait, she's already done?
First of all, have you heard about anal?
You might be married to a witch because she did not show up on camera.
Nah, bro. Well, the camera's down here, bro.
You might be married to a witch. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
black magic woman, whatever they call it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So, anyways, no, man, but family name's important. I'm glad at least one of you's carrying it on. If the others can't figure it out, even though they had sex with a woman in a bathroom in Turkey, which made me message Zubox, which started all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan.
No, you're welcome.
So, if you can get your cousin, right? That's the cousin who's always falling down the ravine.
Yeah.
If you can get him to chime in, if he can't chime in, let's find somebody who you boys can just call on a moment's notice.
Are you coup d'etat-ing Mike right now? Are you fucking coup d'etat?
Listen, all right. I'll put it out there. Fuck Mike. All right. Let's coup d'etat Mike. All right.
Listen.
Mike might coup d'etat himself pretty soon.
You give me 24 hours notice, and I can research. I can figure out.
Scotty, you're part of the show, even if you're not like on the show every time.
But
you're part of the show
every time.
I've been waiting for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
The Juggalos.
I know. That's Dan.
That's me.
Listen,
That's me.
I've had a lot of concussions, and I went and called friends. I Googled, which I'm 33. Sean, you hate Google. You're 33.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're like
you guys still use Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, thank you, Dan. All right.
Jeeves, what does it mean?
So I've been waiting for this Juggalo.
We need to do the Juggalo thing
for a while.
We do.
I think you're gonna get a Juggalo. You'll get a Juggalo episode when we can't record 2 episodes.
Yeah, like episode 319. I got it. So, no. Mike, yeah, sure, maybe he got the ball rolling. He's dead to us. By us, I mean me.
Listen, he was a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
No, I think Mike's been balanced a lot of things in his life. He's definitely got some work to do, and we've talked to him about that. But
no, Mike, it's just like listen, like have understanding what he doesn't understand. Like he'll never listen to this, so I'm fine. But
he actually said he wanted to today. So
hey, Mike. Fuck you. Hey Mike, listen.
Hey Mike, it's Scott. I really appreciate you.
We're going on like 3 hours.
So
no, I think what actually, honestly, I do think that Mike, and we've talked through this, is that Mike offers a certain amount of naivete that is useful for fodder.
I will give you that. Yeah, Mike.
You can get him.
You guys get going, and then so Ryan's
you can start riding his ass about not taking kids to see Doolittle.
Yeah,
and Mike thinks you're being serious. When in reality, nobody gives a fuck
about Doolittle.
About Doolittle, nobody fucking cares. But I found an opening. I saw a little crack. I was like, oh, here we go.
You Google the hell out of him.
I am the ultimate Mike whisperer. I can get Mike to go on about anything.
Listen,
I just know his buttons.
Guys to take you to the toilet because I got to piss.
Just go pee. Go pee. Actually, I got to pee too. So let's do a quick little break.
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I'm all by myself, and they're taking a pee.
God damn it.
There we go. Scotty's
These,
back.
I tell you what, man, these fucking, listen, if you live in the backwoods of Georgia like I do, then you gotta deal with this shitty.
Scotty's dead. He dropped out. He dropped out. He dropped out. He dropped out. And now we're where we are. I'm all alone. Recording myself. Are you there?
Listen, I swear to God, I live in the back fucking woods of Georgia. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Now I can hear you. You were gone for a while. Now you're gone again. And I have a still frame of your balls. Scotty has disappeared with his balls out. Can you see his balls?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. He froze with his balls there.
So, wait, is he gone?
I don't know. He's come back in and out a few times. He's moving around. He's mobile.
He's a wild man. There he is.
There's something.
So
Now he's back. There he
Wait,
is.
are you peeing right now?
Yeah.
yes, because I live in the backwoods of Georgia. My cock was in the photo a second ago, but listen,
Yes.
listen, I'm not Mike. If I fall down the ravine, I'm gonna crawl my bitch ass out of that ravine, and I'm gonna do this podcast because Zoodbox means at least something to one true fucking American hero. Probably three. Thank you, Tanner and Avery. But oh my God, stop pissing.
Dude, that was me. I was like,
Wait. Shh. Shaun, do you pee a lot as an old man?
Actually, yeah, I do.
So
I
I'm
pee,
at 33. I just finished pissing. So now that I'm done pissing, I literally have to tuck
Shake
my
it,
ball.
God damn it, shake it!
No, but I gotta tuck my balls down and I gotta push my cock lower to make sure all. Damn, this might be you problem because you got big balls.
it's a big problem.
Yeah,
Big,
so
big.
I have to make sure all the urine is out of my cock like a garden hose.
Yeah, you gotta like push it like you're like it's like
Yeah.
fucking what do we call it? Goddamn like frosting in one of those funnels.
Oh,
Yeah.
you gotta, like, squeeze it out a
Otherwise,
little bit. Yeah, okay.
otherwise you put your penis back in your pants and you piss yourself.
You
Yeah,
pee a little
little
bit. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
That's me every time I go pee anyway. Dribble, Bill. I should be in the NBA, dude.
Yeah, but then like listen, when you're a young man though, that's a problem because like girls go down there and they're like, why does it smell like pee? Like, shut up.
Just lick it up. Lick it up.
All right.
Why does the front of your pants smell like pee? Like, I don't know, because I've been dancing too much.
So, anyways, if people are getting pissy right now because we keep dropping the podcast, listen, I'm in South Georgia. It's moody. You people have like fiber optic nonsense.
I wish, dude. I am literally 7 miles away from being able to have that. 7 miles.
You can't have it. I think we lost him again.
Scotty's dead
I think
again.
He's dead. He's dead to us all.
Oh, this has been a great episode. Otherwise,
No, I'm telling you, Scotty's. I told you, he's a wild man.
No,
That's
but
what makes him fun.
this is what I'm saying. Like, it's cool to have it as a thing.
Yeah, absolutely. See what you're saying.
Scotty,
maybe his.
the flame.
I'm gonna bounce him and then I'm gonna remove him from the call and then I'm gonna add him back.
There you go. Get like reset that. Whatever.
Yeah, I like that connection. Maybe that's what it is.
Reset that magic.
Where you at, boy? Scotty, man, we can't hear you. Just to let you know. For those listening, this is what happens when you do it live, man. This is what happens when you do it live.
The flame still burns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It's definitely Scotty. We don't got you, dude. He hasn't messaged me or anything, so. Because, to be honest, it's like, I'm pretty glad I am sober right now. Because you guys are both.
I'm pretty toasted.
I bet so.
Toast going on right now.
Because you both are. You can tell you both. You're hitting that point though right now, aren't you? Though you're kind of
I need to go have like a cigarette. And
kind of like this is done. Yeah. We'll get him back on and.
No, but in all seriousness, no, Dan, this has been a ton of fun. And like
I told you, Scotty's a good dude.
He's great. He's great. And I hope that we should all like literally hang out in real time. And actually, I'd like to talk to him about adopting kids.
Yeah, no, he would be the 100%.
That is something actually like Sarah and I have talked about. So
well, yeah, he would be a great dude to talk to about it because he actually knows.
Obviously, he's done it. So yeah.
Yeah, he's had a couple like that. What? I don't know. Maybe his computer died or I don't know. Calling. Should I call him and be like, "Are you okay?"
All this is staying in, so yeah. Be like, "Hey, man, if you wanted to go, you could have just said so.
Huh.
You didn't need to kill the internet."
Hey, what happened? You good?
Yo, I'm in the fucking bumfucks of Georgia trying to get my laptop to work, and it's not working.
Well, we can always we can repeat this again, dude. It doesn't have to be the end, you know.
I'm trying to figure this thing out. So, Skype won't even open properly. I want to do this because we've only been going for an hour and 43 minutes, and I feel like we've got something going that could set the world on fire.
I'm down, dude. We're just trying to figure it out right now. What you're doing? I know Sean's got about 20 minutes.
About a half hour. I can do
half hour. We got a half hour. He said he's got a half hour.
All right. So my PC ran into a problem and needs to restart. Just collecting some error info, and then we'll start for you. My computer's at 35% restart.
No problem, dude. Just hop back on when you're ready. I'll add. Just send me a message when you're ready.
Listen, just keep talking about how you guys' podcast grew.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to know how you guys got to this. What was the youth like? How did you guys end up here? How the fuck did I end up doing this on a Friday night that is my son's birthday instead of being with my son?
You're a good father. You're a good father.
I'm not a good father.
Don't let anybody tell you anything different. You're a good father.
All right, man. Yeah, my computer's restarting right now.
All right,
Let's
no problem,
figure
dude.
it out.
We'll hop, get you back on when you're up, okay? And do another 20, 25 minutes.
All right, buddy.
All right, dude. Okay.
All right.
I know you got to go pee. You got to go
sing
pee.
some elevator music. I gotta pee.
I'm gonna take you down. Well, let me just say to the loyal following, it's been a good time this episode. I have a lot of good friends out there. We're going to hope to get you on soon. And if you're interested, why don't you just shoot us a message? We're pretty much cool having with anybody on. The Zubok interview stuff is a lot of fun for us. As you can tell, we're having a lot of fun with Scotty. So don't be afraid to go to Facebook /Zubok's Podcast, Instagram /Zubok's Podcast, and or zuboxpodcast@gmail.com, and send us a message and let us know. And we can try to set up something. We just like to have fun. I'll take this moment because I have the time to say thank you, Scotty. For this part is just for you, right here. This one moment. Thank you for coming on and making this a great experience. And we actually have him back. Hey, yeah.
Listen, all right. You guys can't get rid of me that easy, all right?
No.
You send people out here to cut my cellular lines because I'm
absolutely.
In the Georgia. Listen.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's a weapon. What are you doing with it? I was like, is this gonna turn into one of those moments where shit gets real?
No. That's my wife's gun, so it'll never get you.
Oh my god.
All right,
Well-
so
Longest pee ever. God damn. My wife said that the song for this episode has to be Scotty Doesn't Know. I don't know if you're familiar
of
with
course
the
she
movie.
does.
okay. So
She said that's the only way it's okay that I'm on here for another half hour.
So,
All right.
So, realistically, when that movie came out, I was on a date with a girl in high school,
Yeah.
and Matt Damon. I hate you, Matt Damon, because of how much money the United States government has theoretically spent to save your life. If you're not listening, Google that shit right now and figure it out. It's a lot. Anyways,
Green Zone, the movie was very expensive.
yeah. No. Anyways, so the girl I was dating when Matt Damon was singing "Scotty Doesn't Know," she goes, "Ha ha ha ha! It's so true." I was like, "Wait a minute, what the second? What'd you say?" Neither here nor there. I married that woman, and now we're divorced. She's my ex-wife.
I think that it must have been that's some like great foreshadowing, honestly. That's some
you
good.
You literally didn't know.
You didn't
Okay,
know.
I will send $25 to either one. So both of you have a chance. Dan, you go first.
Okay.
Seth,
Okay.
Sean, you go second. It is a terrible day in United States history. What day did me and my ex-wife get married? $25 on the line.
I'm gonna go first, but 9/11.
Okay, Dan then said 9/11. Sean.
No, wait. I'm a fucking idiot.
Nope, you're an idiot. Yeah, too late.
Shit!
Sean.
Shit! I'm a fucking moron. You were like 12, 14. Fucking.
No, I'll tell you about 9/11 in a second if you want.
I have no idea.
Okay, it's not
Bad day,
9/11.
American
Dan was
history.
way the fuck
I
off.
went gut instinct. I just went instinct, dude. First thing that popped
Dan
in
was
my
way the
9/11.
fuck off. Think about the people who speak Japanese.
Hiroshima? You talking about what?
But it's a bad day for America.
Bad day for
Are you
what
talking
the
about
fuck?
the Sony hack?
Wait,
So, yes.
what are you
Is that-
talking about, Scotty? Wait, are you
What?
talking about like what?
Wait,
Japanese
yeah.
people in America?
Yeah. So Japanese people decimating America. on
Pearl
this-
Harbor,
Okay, what day is that?
December 4th,
Fourth?
right? Just second. Sorry,
Second?
shut up. I don't fucking know, dude. It's December 2nd or 4th. 8th?
All right. So if you're listening right
Seven.
now,
6.
The 6th?
it-
No, I don't know.
Sean said it's December 7th. I married my ex-wife on December 7th.
Little did you know that.
Had I seen that coming. But
Yeah, you were Pearl Harbor, and she was
But so
Japanese.
and then I divorced my ex-wife on I think it was August 10th, which is the day that Japan surrendered to America 3 years later.
Good
shit.
God.
Full
Wait,
circle.
how long
Full
did your
circle.
marriage last? How
Full
long did your marriage
circle.
last?
A little bit longer than 3 years, but we're not going to talk
Yeah.
about that. That's neither here nor there. Right?
Yeah. Let's not get you in trouble with the new wife.
Point is, $25 in my pocket. You guys
Yep.
will suck at American
Well,
history.
honestly, 9/11, I am a fucking retard. I don't know why.
So
It was the only thing I could think of because I took it from the perspective that it had to have happened
Right,
when we
so-
were alive.
all right, Dan, you're not important. Sean,
Thank
where
you.
were you September 11th, 2001? You should have been
Oh.
10th grade high school.
Yeah, I was in high school.
What grade? 10th grade?
I believe it was 10th grade. Yeah, I was in 10th
Well, you
grade.
Yankees are weird, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I was in 10th grade.
Okay. Were you sober?
I was sober. Yes.
That's your first mistake. All right, continue.
I remember all the girls in my class pretending like they knew somebody that was there, and me and my friend making the most awful jokes.
Where were you at though? Where? What city? What state? What happened September 11th?
I was in
Where were-
I was in Massachusetts. I was at
Monadnock?
no
Fall
So you
River?
were a Yankee.
Fall River, Massachusetts. I was in school. I went to a private school. I went to a private Catholic school.
Okay. Ooh,
So-
Catholics.
Yeah, private Catholic school. So there was literally like 10 people in my class.
Okay.
And
All right.
the most thing I remember is that like there were girls pretending like they knew somebody. Well, I guess pretending. I don't know if that's a fair assessment. Acting like it was their thing.
Okay.
And me being like, you're full of shit.
So, you called them out. You called them out.
Yeah, because that's the kind of person I am. Like
And what did they
I'm
say?
an awful. I used to be a ghoul, like I said.
Absolutely.
Used to be. We all listen to the podcast. By we
Full
all, I mean me and Tanner. What do you mean
Avery.
we all?
Ryan.
I'm a
Okay,
ghoul. I'm a little bit of a ghoul.
We're all a little bit of a ghoul.
Okay,
Wait
so
until you hear us talk about this Kobe Bryant shit on Saturday.
Oh my god.
wait, who?
yeah.
Wait,
Kobe
who?
Bryant. We got a thing for
Cares?
Kobe Bryant.
Who cares?
Oh shoot.
Amen, brother.
There you go. All
Holy
right.
shit.
So, check it out. September 11th, 2001. I was in 10th grade history class.
Holy shit.
By the way, if this makes
Good way
it
to be.
big, if this makes it big, this is the end of my career. So I'm sitting there. That first plane is already, so the film
Yeah.
started, and it's a plane has hit the World Trade Center. So the news is playing. I'm looking at it. All I see in my head is a building that takes up not just the TV, but from floor to ceiling,
Yeah.
and there's smoke going onto the ceiling. And then when the second plane came in, I didn't see it on the TV. I saw it coming from the other side of the classroom, and it flew all the way across the classroom, and it hit the plane, or it hit the building.
Oh shit.
And I lost my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I stood up, and I'm like, oh my God, I am from the future. I was supposed to stop this.
Oh no.
And I'm
I love anime.
No, but Cowboy Bebop is my stuff.
Hey,
Anyways.
fuck it. Actually, fuck
So-
yeah, dude.
So I'm freaking out that I'm from the future, and I was supposed to stop the attack on September 11th. My boy, Nathan Howard. Nathan, if you're listening, so Nathan is the first Glenn K. brought. Glenn K. brought the second Nathan Howard. Dan, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Anyways, so Nathan picks me up by the arm. He's like, hey, Mr. So-and-so, which is the teacher, not important. He's like, Scott doesn't feel good. We're going to the bathroom. He takes me to the bathroom, and he puts me under. Yeah, he puts me under this. Oh well, no. So Nathan doesn't believe in gay sex because he's never in the military. If you're in the military, you believe in gay sex.
Absolutely.
Tomato, potato. Anyway,
Absolutely.
so Nathan just like hits my face with water. He's like, "Bro, you're high on LSD. This didn't really happen. Let's go back to class." So I went back to class. Anyways, are we talking about gay sex now? Are we transitioning? Dan, hit me with that transition.
Okay.
9/11.
listen,
Your ass
the-
is destroyed.
I think the first time I have ever had something in my ass, I think, because I had another religious experience.
Oh, we went with
getting
anal,
out.
not drugs.
No, well, I do love drugs. I do.
Okay.
But this is a little more experimental, a little more fun, a little more, kind of dancing on a glass ceiling out here. Go feminism. So I got, like, I think I've talked about it before, but I did get fucked in the butt with a dildo. And
No, you told us. You told us as we were all we were all drinking.
okay, listen, dude,
You
I got
told us
fucked in the butt with a
at
dildo.
Ryan's graduation party.
No. I want to hear this one. I want to
Okay.
hear.
This
So-
is a pegged
this
man.
story.
This is a pegged man. This is a.
I got pegged. And now it wasn't. Now let's get real. Okay, the size was not like this glorious microphone. It was reasonable. It was respectable, but it wasn't abusive. You know what I'm saying? There was no damage.
Saying like
How,
you said.
wait,
like,
how big are we? Are we talking
Oh,
like a
5-inch.
finger, 2 fingers, 3, 4, or fist with a finger?
At least no. I would say at least.
little rough finger, wasn't it? It was like this.
No,
Where were you?
No, that's a fat finger, dude. For
What
one.
country were you
Yeah,
in?
it's fat Irish finger.
Yeah, but no, I would say it's about 2, dude. I think it's about two width.
Well, what country? What country?
American.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely not black. Probably somewhere between Irish and Jewish.
No, where were you? Like
Oh,
America,
physically.
Turkey?
No.
This is the Oregon days.
Yeah, I also got shit on out there. Listen, it was a wild time. So I met this chick.
The episode, whatever, the Money Bug Guru, and you can hear Dan talk about getting shit on in Oregon.
Yeah, it was horrible. But I met this chick. Long story short, man, we're all, I'm kind of just there. I'm doing my thing. And I met this chick. We started talking, and I got her number, yada, 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 right? She's an older lady. I think she was like 38. She was like 36 or 38.
She was 36, 38. How old were you?
This is literally like 5 months ago. Catch the fuck up, Scotty. Okay,
so you're like 17.
17, exactly.
Right.
So we have been talking for a week or so. We just busy life. We couldn't really meet up. And she goes, she texted me and she goes, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" And I was like, "Sure, what's up?" She goes, "Can you come over to my house and bury my dog?" Never hung out with her really before that. Like never, no date, nothing. And I was sitting there. I went to the guy I was looking at. I was like, "Is that fucking weird? Is that like that's a weird thing, right? To go bury this chick's dog." And he goes, he goes, and he gets all because he's a fucking pious dude. He goes, "Well, it's only weird if you go over there to try and fuck her after you bury the dog."
Who's the pious guy? Who's the pious guy? Give me a name.
The dude, Blake. I lived with him in Oregon.
All right, Blake. Fuck piracy. Go ahead.
Yeah, right. So, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go over and be a nice guy. So I picked up some firewood because she asked me to, right? So I picked up some firewood. I picked up a couple bottles of wine. Some flour. Shut the fuck up! This is my story, damn it.
Still burns.
So you invited me here. Are you burying the dog or are you burning the dog?
I'm burying it. I'm burying it in her backyard.
What do you need firewood and wine for?
Because she asked me once.
Fire and wine.
She was like, "Hey, can you get some firewood?" Because I want
to. Blake asked you for that.
No, Scotty, just pretend you're listening, okay? Just pretend for 3 minutes, okay?
New Box episode 19.5.
Yeah, but so I go to the store, I pick up some firewood, I pick up some wine, and I said, "Hey, I'll be nice. Her dog just died. I'll buy her some flowers, whatever." So I borrow some flowers. And I show up, and she's like, "Oh, that's so nice of you." I fucking put the dog's still dead. Like, it's out in the open. Like, so she didn't even bag this bitch up. She's like, "I can't touch it. I can't. It's my baby." I'm like, okay, weird. So
and this is coming off of, like, Tinder?
Huh?
This is coming off of Tinder?
Yeah.
So, like, this is, her response is like, "Come bury my dog?"
Yeah.
On Tinder.
How is the dog still dead? You said the dog is still dead.
It's still out in the open. It's still out there. Like she hasn't bagged it up, put it in a trash bag like you would,
So like she responds to you on Tinder like, "Come bury my dog?"
I literally, you drunk motherfuckers. I said that we had been talking for about a week.
Oh, okay.
Able to line up.
Sean is up here right now, brother.
Yeah, you guys are.
Dude.
It's okay. It's okay. Just pretend. Yeah, you're hurting. I know you're gonna fucking regret that tomorrow.
Hurting? You're talking about feeling good, brother. Me and my wife's gonna give me a blowjob. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
Excellent. Ooh, what's that?
Okay. So anyway, we're, dude, every fucking story I tell you, you guys just always interrupt. Okay.
This is the classic Dan. Like we get him to
get
point
louder,
where
Dan. We'll listen. Get louder. That'll make
I can't remember what he was saying. Like
because it's fucking frustrating. Because I have it.
He's so loud right now.
He's so loud, baby.
All right. Okay.
So loud.
So
I bury her fucking dog. We sit down there. She asked me, we hung out. And then I was like, "Hey, I gotta go piss." She's like, "Oh, you can go in the backyard." I was like, "Cool." I go in the backyard and I pissed on the dog's grave because I forgot where I buried it. And I had some wine and I felt really bad about it. She goes, "Are you really peeing on the grave?" And I was like, "Oh shit." Anyway, next thing I know, we're making out by the fire. Then we go into the hammock and she's jerking me off. And then she goes, "Well, if you can't have sex if you stay over." I was like, "Cool, whatever," right? Go inside. I get that pussy because I do what I got to do. Mm-hmm. And the next day, she goes, "Oh, well, why don't you come back tonight?" And I was like, "Well, I guess, fuck it." So I come back that night, dude. And she goes, "Hey, you've ever had stuff in your butt?" Yeah, I've had a finger, dude. I've had a tongue. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like some self-exploration. It's happened. Things get weird. Yeah. And she goes, well, have you ever, you know, have you been pegged? I'm like, pegged? What, like on a bicycle? What is this? And she goes, no. She goes,
it's like
she
pegs
goes,
when you overspin the bicycle pegs and they hit you in the shin. You hit your life.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking because I'm so innocent.
So innocent, naive.
Yeah, I've never watched porn before.
What year is this?
This is 2019.
This is 1942.
Yeah.
Still 19?
Yes, this just happened, Scotty. This just happened a couple months ago.
Jesus is listening.
Yes.
I know. Literally, it just happened a few weeks ago. You degenerate ghoul.
Yeah.
Sean is passing you quickly, Dan.
These things that happened to me. This
is gonna be a great clip.
Absolutely. So I tell her, and I was like, well, at first I'm taking it back. I'm like, well, no, I've never had that. I don't. And she goes, well, have you ever had a finger in your ass? And I was like, yeah. She said,
well, who hasn't? Yeah.
Right. No, honestly, right? At this age, come on. Fuck, liar.
Wait, what age are you at right now, Dan?
28, almost.
So you had a finger in your ass at 28?
Well, I had a lot more than that at 27. No, just check it out, okay? So where she goes, well, have you ever been pegged? And I was like, no. And then she goes, well, have you ever had a finger in there? I was like, yeah. And I'm like, I can like that. I don't mind that. I like that. I do. And she goes,
every now and then. What's a pegging, though?
That's a dildo. It's a fucking dildo, dude. It's a strap-on.
Yeah, but how big?
I would say between
you
and I.
Tanner McGinnis or Glenn K. Brott?
Definitely not a Glenn. Absolutely not. Glenn has a black penis. It's very weird. It's scary. Glenn has sent people to the hospible. Like it's
I've been there. Sick. I've been there.
But
you called it a motorcycle accident.
But I'm going through it, and she's like, "Well, have you ever tried it?" I was like, "No." And we had been drinking, obviously, and she goes, "Well, do you want?"
What were you drinking?
Oh, I think we were drinking I think it was some whiskey or something. You know, she was having Bushmills.
It's not whiskey or something. It's whiskey, bourbon, or not.
Oh, she was very masculine. If she's like,
"Were you being European?"
I'm drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
You're with a masculine woman. Like that's
So
Sean, anyway. I want to touch that beard right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I trimmed it a little bit earlier too.
Don't do that again. Just let it grow.
I look like a homeless person.
You look like somebody I want to be sitting on their face.
Well, at least you don't look like a balding fucking piece of shit like myself. So
True.
So hey, dude, it's okay.
True.
But this story is getting really fucking hard to tell, guys. So I'm trying to get there. All
right. You were about
I've shared a lot so far.
You're about to get fucked in the butt.
we start doing it. She starts stimulating my prostate with her finger and doing all this thing, and then she like put some lube up my butthole. And lube is cold, dude. It's a little cold, so I was like, "Ooh." And then
we've been there.
And if you've ever got your ass eaten, like there's no masculine way to get your ass eaten. It's all bitch made. So like she started doing that, and then she's jerking me off. I fucked her for a little while, and then she pulled it out, dude. And it wasn't that scary. I would say honestly, like it was like I'm trying to like probably like 5 inches, maybe like that thick. I mean it was.
Yeah, it's a little like
couple fingers.
Child's penis. Fingers. Like you're like, did you hiss at it like a cat?
No.
Did you go?
And, no. And then she, I got on all fours. She approached from behind, very, very like, dude, like straight up put lube on the thing, and she went in slow, dude. She was gentle.
Oh.
And it felt very strange.
And
there
is freedom without.
Then we did that for a little while, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I came very quickly.
Hey
like
now,
within like 8 minutes.
It's over.
Yep.
That's what your experience reminds me of.
So you're telling me that when a woman had a strap on in your ass, you came within 8 minutes?
Yeah. It's the gayest shit I ever did.
Well, no, I don't care about the gay nonsense. I don't care about...
No, average 20 minutes. Like, on easy, like 15, 20, no problem getting there.
So she cut yourself in half. She cut your... I'm going to ejaculate on my own, doing all the work, because... Let's be honest. When a man is having sex with a woman, he's doing 97% of the work.
Average.
Yes.
She shoves something up your butt, and they
Yeah.
cut that in 50. So, yeah, she cut that in half by at
Well,
least
if you think about
63%.
the average sexual session, I mean, like, especially for people that have been with each other for a while, like, we're talking, like, maybe 10 minutes tops.
10 minutes? You got 10 minutes of yourself, brother?
No, but, dude, no.
Whoa,
Most time,
whoa,
no.
Sean. So,
No.
I've had my wife crawling across the floor so nobody can see her. But if you're lasting 10 minutes with your wife, I'm telling you, brother, my hat's to you because I'm at 29.29 seconds.
No, but I mean, seriously, like, you get to know each other, you just know. And you just know how to do it. It's
How
done.
do you know your wife? Wait, how do you know your wife?
He's married to her, Scotty.
I'm married to my wife. I don't know a damn thing about that woman.
I met her very haphazardly. Like, I moved to.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I
Elaborate.
moved to Maryland out of the blue because my buddy lived there, who was a spook. Not a black spook, but like
Okay.
an intelligence spook.
Yep.
And he used to secret squirrel me all the time. That's what I call it.
Okay. So where are you now?
We'd be talking about politics. He'd be like, "Well, I can't tell you about that because I know this." I'm like, "Fuck you, secret squirrel." But anyways, we live in South Carolina now. But I met her when I lived in Maryland, and I lived right outside of Baltimore. She was from Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting a job at the same place she had. She was my manager. I ended up becoming a manager very quickly because only retards can't do that there.
Literally managers at porn, like a call system station, or you're just a manager?
Oh, we worked at an airport.
Airport,
baby. What's that?
A lot of coming and going, if you know what I mean.
Hey.
And and we've been together literally ever since.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's been like 7 years of literally never inseparable for the past 7 years.
Okay.
And this is where he cries. Cry.
Ooh.
Wait.
How long you been married, Scotty?
I don't know.
A long time. Not too long, right? No, like.
Wait, what year are we in? 2020?
Yep.
I'm at like 9 years right now.
9.
I've been married for 5 years.
And I'm still single, baby.
Yeah, God, I wish I was you.
Nah, dude, it's not that good. Masturbating is fun, though. It is a good time.
Honestly,
No. So first and foremost, every human being on this planet wants to have sex with me. So
yes,
that says that.
So right there, let's just establish this.
Yeah. If you're listening,
as a baseline, it's all Scotty.
As a baseline, if you're listening, you want to have sex with me. If you're listening at this point in the episode, I'll probably have sex with you.
Tanner, that's you, buddy.
That's everybody who's made it this far. Ryan, Tanner, Avery, it's all available. Scotty is online and hot to trot. Come on down, 25 bucks and you get the pop. Let's do it.
I'm not going to make you pay. If you just belittle these two assholes long enough, they're going to put you on your podcast, and maybe your dreams will come true. Maybe not. Maybe they'll call you in 3 weeks and be like, oh my God, we had...
That's really all you have to do is give us like a modicum of attention.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You want to be part of the show?
And we love
I didn't even pay anything.
No, fuck that. Scotty, you're a special case. You're a special case.
You absolutely
are. Not everybody's gonna get the Scotty treatment.
No, this is special.
Like, Zoobox interviews is a separate thing, Scotty, but you have just evolved it. Like, you have evolved what we're doing.
Well,
because like we're gonna be like, oh yeah, Zoobox interviews, but it's also broader now. Now it's just Zoobox family, and like. Not everybody's going to be able to rise to that occasion. I guarantee you. There's going to be some awful shit. I'm in the market right now for some portable recording equipment. I'm going to record some weird bastards that live in this town that I live in.
So,
not everybody's going to be Scotty. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm
Scotty, you're one of the good ones.
So, I get it. So, I know Tanner, who we're talking about. I know Avery, who we're talking about. And check it out. 1 second, I need a drink.
Yep. Fair.
All right, so
burns.
I will throw pickles at the window until they stick. Those boys, if they think about what they're saying, so one of them sent Dan a bunch of money / a microphone as a gift
Yep.
to be like, oh my gosh, we support you monetarily. But I'm like, motherfucker, I got words for you, bitch.
No, dude. Honestly,
Are
listen,
you the first one on the podcast? I don't think so. I didn't say that motherfucker.
honestly though, like, no, dude. This is the type of stuff that Shaun and I love doing, and it's actually it's always a little nerve wracking bringing people like you around my family because you never know how it's gonna go.
Your family is my family at this point, motherfucker.
Oh shit, it's on. We fight
played
for blood.
Axis and Allies, where Tanner McGinnis played the fucking.
Oh, Dan had a beautiful Christmas holiday with the Tanners.
I did.
I know. And they give him money to do this bullshit dream of his.
Yeah, they are really good people. And listen, I love everyone honestly, but there's something special about having someone come on and that you've never done this before, and it's awesome, dude. It really is. And
I've never done this.
We're excited.
But
it's great. You're doing good, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we can probably do this a little more, like, we'll make it more special.
Dude, this is a thing. This is a thing that we're gonna do.
Here's my biggest worry.
There we go.
So,
it's like me and listen. Dan and I are Zoobox. Okay, let's listen, and we're gonna make decisions right now.
Okay,
but like, no, dude, this is a thing. This is a thing. Obviously, we fucking dude. You are a perfect Zooboxer.
Yeah.
Like, how can I deny that, my friend? Like, Zoobox is a mentality. It's not a fucking podcast. It is a lifestyle. It is a thought process of nonsense and like insanity, but also keeping it real, also being kind of grounded at the same time. And then I think that's like, no, I mean, like, we talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Talk a lot of shit, and we're very silly. We make a lot of jokes, and but you are also getting a little bit of like real shit, of real seriousness.
Yeah, and I agree. You guys have tapped the perfection of
Scotty. Don't forget, it's a we. It's not you guys.
Because I've been messaging you sons of bitches, Seth / Sean, since the beginning. We've met the perfection of we're going to be weird, but we understand what the average man wants. We're going to get there. And listen, I was so concerned because, Dan, you know me. I can fucking talk about anything, anytime, anywhere. But I've never met your brother. I'm not good at this whole, there's this Seth Sean feller.
Yeah, but he's
wearing...
Dude, we just hit it off though. Like, it doesn't matter because you are like of a spirit that we are of a spirit.
You're kindred. Was it kindred? Kindled?
A kindred spirit.
What's he got?
My wife's tired, everybody. So standing there.
It's okay. No, hey, Scotty.
Scotty. Oh my gosh, she took her pants off. Oh wait, they're coming back on. Oh wait, half on. Wait, shh. Let me have this. Hope your pants are on. Wait.
Still burns. And I saw you in your underwear, and you went to take a dump, and the flame still.
Oh, there she goes!
Oh! Going down! Got it!
She's in history, boys.
All right.
This has been a beautiful part of Zoobox history.
Yeah.
And, this is not the last time Scotty's going to be featured.
Absolutely not.
Not at all.
But so if you
I knew this before this happened. I told my brother Dan, I said, Scotty is special. I said, Scotty is something that you pull out when people are like, what the fuck is going on? And you say, what's going on? Well, no, neither did ours, but he's dead.
Yeah. So it was mine. So it was mine.
And now we're rich.
Hey, everybody, my dad's dead too. I'm glad we cleared this up. I know. Okay, listen, Scotty, to wrap it up.
All right.
Your final words for the night. It's on you. You get the mic. 60 seconds. Go. I
love Zoobox. These guys have got something special. They're doing weird, but they're down to earth. I love whoever the fuck it is that keeps falling down the goddamn ravine. I can't think of it because I'm drunk. Mike, you keep falling down the ravine. You started this whole thing. But if you people want me in this more with better audio, let me know. And I will buy a mic like Dan's holding in his mouth right now. Swallow that thing, boy. Swallow it.
Pretty good.
Let me know. Leave a comment. Leave whatever. And I will join this thing at least once a month. Seth, Shaun, I respect you more than Dan at this point.
Absolutely.
Once a month?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. 100%.
All right. Let's figure this out.
Dude, you might get you're gonna have your own Zoobox segment. Like you're not even gonna like have to worry about like competing with the rest of the guys. Like Scotty gets his own shit.
Special treatment for our Scotty boy.
That's neither here nor there. My wife is pissing in the bathroom next to me, and I love her, but you guys keep listening to this nonsense because it's good.
We're having fun, dude.
So I keep losing signal. Dan's on my left. Shaun's on my right. I keep looking at Shaun. Oh, yeah, hold this hands up, girl. I would come and pull those glasses off your face so fast. Ooh, rub that hair. Anyways, this is something new, something different, something amazing. Somebody who doesn't care about technology has found Zoobox and is listening. And by the way, I'm like 7 beers at 11% alcohol high, deep right now. So,
yeah. Hey, I want to say, Scotty, thank you for coming on. I know Shaun feels very thankful. We had a lot of fun. And just like I told everyone earlier, when everyone was on their bathroom break, come back, dude. Come check us out. Share this with your friends. Let's make it happen again. Let's get Scotty fucking famous, people. And then
I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be famous. I want
listen,
you guys
Scotty, shut the fuck up because if you get famous, then we get famous. That's it.
I want you famous, and I want to ride your coattails, Dan.
Well, either way, dude, someone's getting blown. Okay.
Okay.
Coattails will be
wait. Hey, listen.
Regardless.
Wait. Shh. Am I getting blown tonight?
No.
I'm not getting blown tonight. I've just said it.
Well, listen. You should have cleaned up. Take a shower.
Well,
buddy.
she's brushing her teeth, and she's mad at me now. So
dude,
you guys are welcome for that.
My wife came in here. She looked at me. She gave me those. I'm gonna suck your dick eyes.
Oh. Well, she's not mad though, but
she's like,
why? There's at least 13 people listening to this podcast. Oh my God! What are you doing? They can see me. I want everything from you, woman.
Don't worry, you're blurry. Just
stay right there where the camera. Can you guys? Okay, so the camera can't see you right where my hand is.
No, can't. No, we can't.
Yeah. Shut up.
No,
anyway,
we can't.
So these guys want to make me. Oh my God, that's a. Hey, can you cut me from this conversation?
Yes. Scotty, you gotta go. Hey, buddy, I love you. We'll talk to you
later. Goodbye, white N-word.
Goodbye.
White people?
Honkies,
crackers.
It's gone. Okay. All right, everybody. That was awesome.
That was a great time. I don't know how you feel, Dan, but I feel like
one of the best episodes.
This is the best Zoobox interview yet.
Yep.
Michael, you got a lot of fucking hill to climb. If you want to be the best interview again, I suggest doing something substantial with your life.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shaun, you have control of the
I know. I get to say and
not
the flame still burns.
My wife stroked my eagle for everybody listening.
Nice.
And now she is in bed.
And it's time for bed. It's time for bed, Scotty. That's a sign, I think. I think it's just like...
No. She's covered up.
The angels are coming down from the earth, and they said, Scotty, get in bed with your wife. Get in bed. Get in bed with your wife. I'm going to get in bed with my wife.
They can't see you, but they might hear you. I love you.
Tell her to give me the Patriots prayer.
The
Can I hear the Patriots prayer?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know. I don't fucking know what that is.
Nobody knows what that is, but she's a Patriots fan because, well, she's not smart.
Well, I'm a Patriots fan, so fuck you.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Hey,
and the flames
Yeet.
still burns.
well, Scotty, go to bed. Hey, he's got to go too because he's got a wife.
Boy,
I
my wife
don't.
has been
But
an ankling by this door. She's been scratching. She's been like, "What are you doing? We
yeah,
don't have our kid for one night.
they don't have the kid, and they're just okay. Scotty, Shaun, I'm gonna hang up on everybody.
All right,
Listen,
you should do that because I'm really excited about your half corks, half whiteboard that makes nonsense in the background.
Yes,
you should
very
write.
exciting.
You should write like I have a giant dick on the back.
I could, maybe later.
All right, boys.
All right,
This has been a lot of fun.
it has, dude.
If you can convince Tanner or Avery or anybody to do guest segments,
After this, yeah, okay.
or if whoever the fuck it is falls down the well on Sundays,
Mike, yeah.
Fuck Mike. Anyways, if Mike falls down the well on a Sunday, give me a call. I'll be here, and I will be drinking, and we'll figure this out.
Absolutely.
Dude, you're honorary Zoobox. Like,
well, I know that because I sent you guys at least 42 messages.
We're making t-shirts. You're gonna get free t-shirts. Like, that's how much we like you.
I mean, we love you that much. You're gonna get a free t-shirt.
Because I'm gonna give you a t-shirt guy who's gonna give you a great
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and we need to talk about the VA thing later.
Yeah, Dan, message me tomorrow.
I will.
Sober.
Yeah.
This
absolutely.
is the day.
All right.
Your life will surely change.
Absolutely.
Dan, Sean's already made it way further than you ever have.
Absolutely.
Or his name's Seth.
So much.
Seth?
It's Seth. It's Seth.
Why? White N-words.
All right.
Edwards, he's gone.
I squeeze, I squeeze, I squeeze, I squeeze, I squeeze, I squeeze, so